Hello! What are we doing? I'm going to get you guys some new stuff. Let's see if it works. I'm in the middle of everybody. I got to go check on my page here. Well, that didn't work. You know what's funny? I spent a while putting that together and then trimming it to be able to get it to the size that it needs to be in order to play on here. And no matter what I do, won't play for you guys. I was so excited. I finally got it to upload to this damn site. But when you're in the swamps, internet is an issue, everybody. So hopefully you guys can see me. I know Facebook is up and running. I'm working on the YouTube right now. We should be good in just a few seconds so I can see your comments. Unfortunately, I can't do it beforehand because I'm using a third-party studio. Blah, blah, blah. I should just go right to YouTube and just do it that way. But this gives me some positives. So we should be good. Let's see. Hey, let me try a comment. It is 2020, Brian. So YouTube is up and running. Let's see if we get some comments. Brian is in here. Brian Daniel May, thank you, sir. I'm happy to see you. We got a few more rolling in. Let's see how many we got on. We got a few on Facebook today. Usually there's only one or two of you guys on Facebook. But YouTube tends to be where most people come on this stream. And that's what's happening now, more people. But we have 5 on Facebook. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dark Demonic, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. We are ready to collect our energies and send positive vibes to the Raiders. How dare they not start their starting running back today, trying to mess with our tankathon. Yeah, I'm getting blown up over here on Twitter. I don't know what's going on. I'll check that later. So anyway, I'm happy. I feel like the Raiders going for the playoffs is a pretty good place for us to be as far as losing goes. You know, 0-11, the Raiders are on a losing streak, but dude, they can't justify going to the 0-11 Jets when they're fighting for a playoff spot and losing. That's the Jets that do that stuff. The Raiders, they can't do that and try to claim that they're legitimate. You know what I mean? What's up, Jets mess? Jets mess. J-E-T-S, mess. I got it. Thor, what's up, Thor? Look at all you guys. Yes, I'm going to post that. I agree, Thor. I am also very concerned about this one. My internet is slow today. You guys can tell me. How's the video? I'm having really spotty internet. Like I said, I'm in the middle of Florida in like swamps by a place called Peace River. There are alligator warnings all over the place. So don't feed the alligators, it says. So that's where I am. I mean, I don't know. If you have signs that say don't feed alligators, that doesn't usually come with strong internet. So that's what we're looking at here. Come on, Jets. We got to lose this game. See, there it is. Took that long for that comment to come up. I'm on like a 10-second internet delay here. I don't know what's up with that. Let me double check what I got here. Enable. Nope, I don't have slow mode on. No. If you're watching Caitlin Smith, no, it is not a recovery walk. That's why I texted you to tell you this is a New York Jets live stream. And here I'm not known as what you know me as. That's not my name. My name here is Green Bean. That's who I am. Play like the Jets, the game plan today. I agree. Play like the Jets have been playing. Dude, how bad is this offense? What did you guys think of that press conference with Gase? Thank you to the New York media for finally calling this guy out, saying straight up, you are lying, dude. What you said was happening is not happening, and here's the proof. And then once he saw the proof, he said, oh, well, then that's this. Yeah, but that's the opposite of what you said. It's not that hard. What's not that hard? You telling us what you're doing? And then he actually said, I'm not telling you the truth because I don't want to relinquish our competitive advantage. Are you kidding me? We scored 3 points. What competitive advantage is he talking about? This guy's out of his mind. If they even consider keeping this loser around, I am done. I'm out. I'm out. I cannot do this anymore with this guy. I have to believe that Joe Douglas knows what he's talking about. Shit, I'm choppy, huh, mess? So is the audio good at least? Because like I said, this is swamps. I got my best internet for you. So I'm trying. Hey, is there a way to improve our internet? Is there another version that's gonna? This is it, right? This is my top shelf shit today, right? I got my 18-year-old wife coming over to help me. She's not 18, but she might as well be because she's computer savvy.
You could use your hotspot.
Yeah. All right.
Better.
You think?
Verizon tends to remote and everything.
Yeah, I got it.
Make sure they have your.
Yeah. All right, guys. Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna switch internets right now. If I lose you, I'll be back in a few seconds. What's the matter?
Let me just check how much data you have left.
Okay. All right. Let me get into some comments here. I've been scared all week. Me too, Thor. Raiders get the game late in the floor. Let's see. Plenty of panic attacks and heart attacks with the close match today. 27-13 Raiders. I don't know. Here's what I honestly think. I think it's going to be scary in a minute. Like in the beginning, I think the Raiders are going to stomp our lights out. That's what I think. I think it's going to be nervous, and I'm just as nervous as all you guys. But I honestly think Chuckie is pissed about last year, number one. He didn't forget that. A lot of the guys are still there. Derek Carr is going to come out, and he's going to stomp our faces in. That's what I think. Don't feed the yeah, right. Well, you know what, Greg Carr? If I saw a python, I'd kill it. They're taking over down here. Do you know that? The Burmese pythons are ruining the Everglades, I learned. You know, last week I went to the Everglades National Park, and we saw an alligator just sitting in the middle of the path. Did I tell you guys that last week? I don't know. Yes, so Dark Demonic is going to keep us posted and updated with the Jags game. Are they on at 1? Let me see here. Let me see who's playing. Hold on. Yep. Oh, wait. The Chicago Bears. Let's see. What the hell's going on? Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. It says 11 a.m. on my TV. I don't know what the hell's going on. Keith Rock Robinson, in true Jets fashion, we will mess up Tankathon and win this game. Keith Rock Robinson, you bite your tongue, my friend. You don't talk like that. What we have to do, we are sharing the same fears. What we have to do is we have to collect our energy, man. You know, you ever heard of Qigong? We harness our energy and we send it positive style to the Raiders. If we do this, We can impact the game. It's my belief.
Oh, yeah. I want to be on that.
I'm not. I didn't do it yet.
All right, just do your hotspot. You have 9.
Okay. All right. So here we go, guys. I'm doing a thing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You have a lot more. You have 26.
Let me see. All right, guys, hold on. I'm going to do a thing. It's not coming up. Hold on a sec. Do I need to be on Wi-Fi in order to do that? The hotspot? No, right? Bluetooth, though. I'm going to switch internets for you guys. Here we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens. It might. Bring me back. Bring me back. Bring me back. All right. How am I now? Tell me how I am now. Is it better? Did I fix it? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it looks good. New York Sports MC is in the house, and he has a good, positive note for us. Even though we are still going to lose, Denzel Mims will, in fact, get his first touchdown today. It's going to be on an end around, right, MC? Because I don't know if Darnold's capable of throwing touchdown passes anymore, the poor fella. 35-7 Raiders. That's what I'm talking about. Tom Landry's in the house. What's up, buddy? We got Greg Tarr, Jets Mess, Thor, Dark Demonic, MC, Malone Labe. I got that wrong again. Malone Labe? I forget. Good for you. We did this last time. This just shows you, man. I'm sharp in some areas, and others I'm round, like in my physical stature. Here we go. Look at this guy running. Look at him. How dare you? Who's running the kicks back for us these days? Who's that? Ballantine? Really? How the hell? I'm frozen. Can you hear me? Hold on. All right. How about now? Am I frozen now? Am I frozen now? I should be moving now. I got rock solid 4 bars going on. All right. It should come back in a second. Big Frank, I see you. Am I better? Am I back? Look at this. Holy schnickles. What? Are you checking on me? Look at that. See, the Raiders are coming to play. 2nd and 10. Oh, you got all right. You guys are 1 play ahead of me, it looks like. So I'm back, right? There you go. See, guys, I told you I'm working on it. You being on the road like I am, you have to have options. So I have 2 AT&T hotspots, 2 Verizon hotspots, and something called a Wi-Fi Ranger, and also something called a Wii Boost, which is this thing. So I take these hotspots and I put it next to the Wii Boost. Then I grab my phone and I put it all together, and I'm frozen. But that's how it goes. So I have options. Look at this. Arnett, man, he was hurt last week too. That's a hard hit. It's concussion type stuff or neck stinger. See this head? Right, dude. Dark Demonic, that's the most important thing. Look, we're all rooting for Gore, right? Gore's not done nothing wrong. He's coming in. He's playing hard. He's trying to do everything he can. He's getting called. His plays, his numbers getting called, so he's doing it. I think Gase is just trying to give him as many yards toward the 2nd overall rushing leader in history. Get him as close as you can. If he plays next year, he might even break it. I think he was 3,000 away, or it's like 2,700 away at the beginning of the year. Nice. I'm back in action. Look at you guys. Very cool. Thank you, Eric Van Leuven. Look at this. It's so crazy. I'm definitely rooting for good plays.
6 seconds.
6 seconds? No, I'm more than that. They're telling me stuff probably 30, 40 seconds.
Well, this is the thing. This is delayed for us.
Mhm.
You are delayed for them. So this is super delayed for them.
I don't know what that means. You lost me.
We're probably like 30 seconds behind on the TV.
Yes.
You are about 6 seconds behind on them.
Oh, really?
Add it all together.
36 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Cleveland and Tennessee. Who we rooting for there? Jets Mess says hello, Lady Bean. Hello. All right. Mrs. Bean. Yeah, that's right. All right. All right. Let's see. So right now for me, it's 2nd and 1. You guys said Ty Johnson got the ball here. Let's see. All right. Oh, yeah. Nice second effort there. Nice second effort. Jag 6-0. Is are they about to kick an extra point, or did they miss one again? Talk about it.
Back already?
Okay. I was listening to Jet Nation Radio, and they were pointing out that, Crowder's reception or targets are down significantly since Flacco came in and then ultimately Darnold coming back. So that's a negative in one respect, but it also shows that the presence of Perryman and Mims can't be understated. It's not a good idea to depend on a guy like Crowder, right, as your number one receiver if you can avoid it. You want him to be getting those tough yards when you need a first down and all that kind of stuff. You want Mims and Perryman to do the heavy work. Look at this. Oh, Sam. But anyway, it's nice to see Crowder get a pass and get the first down. Nice, but was that they missed one. Jesus. What is that? Who's their kicker, man? Don't they know they need every point? Jags 6-0 on the Vikes. All right, Ty Johnson. The cast off from the powerhouse Lions. Look at him. Yeah, he's running hard.
Who's Ty Johnson?
He's the guy that we signed when the Detroit Lions cut him. I think we got him on waivers, right? The Detroit Lions cut him this year, and we scooped him. Greg Tarr, you bite your tongue, buddy. One touchdown, 4 field goals. Look at Adam Gase's powerhouse offense. Wow, Laviska Shenault, 28-yard touchdown reception. I love me some Laviska Shenault, as you guys know. Look at this. Look at Mims. Oh, my God. That was almost close, MC. Almost close. No, he was close. Almost did it. That's what I'm saying. Love Denzel Mims, though, right? Don't forget, Adam Gase's top shelf play calling is in the first drive. This is, even when he, before we knew he was a complete fraud, his first drive still looked pretty good.
Last year we had a streak.
Yeah, we had a streak. Come on, throw it to Mims. Let's see the red zone target. Just throw it high in the corner to him. Let's go. Nope. Yep. Smart play, Gase. Yeah, me too, Eric. That's right. Let the Jets get their points and then crumble. That's what we want. I'd like to see Mims get his first career touchdown. He just caught. Did you see the play that got us to the 2-yard line? Yeah. He does deserve a TD. You see him, man. He was gone. He didn't come in until, what was it, week 7 or 8, and he's already the 4th rookie receiver. Look at this. Gase is so bad, dude. You have Perryman and Mims. Plus, you got Griffin or Herndon or whoever. These big-bodied, 6'3" dudes. And you're running Detroit. Oh, you're running Josh Adams again. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I mean, I just don't get it. Right? We're rooting for a loss, so it's fine. But it's like, dude, I don't get it. This guy's trying to coach for his job. Maybe he's not. I don't know.
Maybe if I run it at the middle one.
Yeah, let me see how the A-gap's treating us today. Let me loosen up that A-gap. Yep, now they're going to pin their ears back. Look at that. Who is it? Crowder again. All right. All right. Crowder. And here we go. We'll do it. We're going to do it. All right. So now that I have good internet, I'm gonna play my little my pump up video that I made. All right. Let's see if it works this time. Here we go.
A blitz. Darnold is able to stay upright. Wow, what a play by Darnold. Wanted to go down, still going. Inside the 10 for the touchdown. Down at 5. Flacco, the throw for it again, and it is caught. Denzel Mims. Flacco, under a half minute. Corner. Flacco puts some air underneath the got a man, and it is caught. Flacco underneath. Denzel Mims got the first down, stays on it. 2nd and 5. Here's Flacco all alone.
Sorry. What do you think? Finally got to play it for you. I made that. What was it? It was like I think it was 3 weeks ago. Maybe 2 games or something like that. I made it for you guys. I made it for you. I really did. I couldn't wait to play it for you guys. And it just I couldn't get it on, man. I'm telling you, I have a rough gig with this internet. At least as far as internet is concerned, like I said, I have so many options because I'm trying. WeBoost, Wi-Fi Ranger, Cricket Wireless, AT&T, Verizon. I got everything, and sometimes just nothing will work. I'm happy to hear that my video is on now again. That's good. I'll take it. Right, MC's got it. This is what we're talking about. It's like you create the play to loosen up Mims and get him in one-on-one in the corner. He's 6'3" 3/8. That's 6'4" almost, right? He's 6'3" with crazy long arms, catches with his hands as his strength. Why aren't we doing that? We're on the 2-yard line. Gase sucks. Gase. Gase. This guy's so bad. Todd Sills back. Look at it. Christian Cohen. We're all in here. Big Frank. Everybody loves MC.
Back together.
The band's back together, man. Everybody loves New York sports MC. So let's get this banner going. So you guys, I want to thank everybody. Yesterday, Matt O'Leary and a few other guys on Twitter, Glenn Naughton and a bunch of other people kind of did this I didn't even ask them to, but they all did this thing like follow Green Bean, and it just spread it, retweeted. I got like 70 followers yesterday because I'm new to Twitter. So I appreciate it. If you haven't checked me out on Twitter, I'm always chatting on there now. Or Instagram. There it is. You can find me on there.
Flacco's the guy that's right next to him.
Who's that? Look, people are talking to Sam. Holy shit. Look at Dowell Loggins. See, it's crazy. It's like when they're doing something okay, then they're talking to him. When it's bad, when things are going bad, it's like they're all afraid to talk to the kid or something. I don't know. So I hope you guys liked the video. I'll play it later. 4th down Vikings. Come on. Greg, you're funny. All right. Yeah, if we lose this game, we got 4 more left. I think at that point we're guaranteed, especially if we get some games to go our way, we're guaranteed the top 2 picks. Is that how it goes? All right, let's go, Quinnen. What do you got? See Lamar Jackson? You see him on that coverage? He's learning how to turn his head. He's learning how to turn his head, everybody. If Lamar Jackson learns how to turn his head and he can shuffle a bit better to keep up, he's going to be a good corner. He's got lots of tools. Lots of tools. Like I said, he shouldn't be starting, though. That's the thing. The poor kid's thrown into the fire. If he really plays poorly, they might give up on him way too early. Dude, the Raiders look like Duke. Look at Bryce Hall. You're not getting out of that leg grab. That's funny, Big Frank. That's funny, man. Frankie D, what's up with you, buddy? Dude, what kind of dream? Was it a good dream or was it a bad dream they won? What was the overall feeling? I can tell a lot by that. Did you guys know I'm a therapist and I used to analyze dreams for people? I made it up, but I would do it. I'd go, that means this. And I can do that to you if you'd like. I used to work with a world-renowned therapist. His name was Dr. Ari Kadem. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Nice. I like Waller. But he was the kind of guy when there were disasters like Katrina, they would fly him in to help out and keep people's morale up and all that kind of stuff. And he was from Israel. He's a major in the Israeli army and all that stuff. His specialty was dream analyzation. And he could do some crazy shit, man. Let me tell you. He could tell you exactly what your dreams really are. Not like some fantasy like it's predicting the future or anything, but it was fascinating stuff. Yeah. Gina Arena's here. Welcome, Gina Arena. You're rooting for a big Jets win today, are you? Thank you, Todd Sill. Right. Thank you for reminding me. If you get a chance, if it's not too hard, click the like button for me. It helps. After these games and stuff, I have conversations with the powers that be at Jet Nation. And, it's nice when I can justify my presence. You know what I mean? Like, I like doing this stuff. I don't get paid or anything, guys. I just like doing it. But I am planning to start my podcast in the next 2 weeks. It'll be coming out. And so that'll be a different thing. But, Jet Nation, like they want to, they want to see certain numbers if we can. I'm building stuff, The good news is my videos, like my first 5 videos got max 200, 250 views. And my mock is climbing. It's got 4,300 right now. So we're getting there, guys. And I appreciate it. I love the ability to communicate with more Jets fans. The more, the better. That's the way I see it. Oh, Big Frank, the Jags are marching. Adam Gase. Okay, Greg Tarr. Analyze the dream. Adam Gase is the coach in 220. Dude, that's not a dream. like Christian said, that's a nightmare, buddy. I'll tell you what, I'll analyze it. It means you hate yourself. Your self-esteem and self-worth is incredibly low. If that's the type of dream you're having, that the Jets keep Adam Gase and draft Sewell with the number 1 overall pick instead of Lawrence or Fields or Lance or whoever. If that's your dream, that means you have low self-esteem, you hate yourself, and you have an Oedipal complex. What do you think of that? Oh! Ruggs. The first wide receiver taken in the 2019 draft.
Who is that?
Who the hell's 23? A little bit high. That was a perfect pass, dude. Sucks because Carr will get that credit. You know, it's like that he threw a pick. He didn't throw a pick, man. Them Ruggs.
I don't know, but even if it was a little high, you still should.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Thor. Yeah, it's good, right? You like that? Jesus. No, Scott Parent. We can't have that, buddy. It would be nice. Let me tell you this. If the Jaguars won today, I still want to lose today. Today is big, man. It's AFC. You know, it's just we want to lose today. If the Jags beat the Vikings, I would love to beat the Seahawks. I would. I don't think we're gonna, but I would like that. I would love Mekhi Becton to just steamroll Jamal Adams and step on his helmet as he runs over him. Wouldn't that be great? So, guys, who picked that? Who the hell's number 23? I can't keep up anymore. I used to know every number of every Jet, no matter what happened. Now I'm lost all the time. I think that's age. I know, right, Dark Demonic? I'm telling you, we really need those damn Jags to win. But that's a very Jets thing to do. It's like the day we get the buffer. Look at that butt. The day we get the buffer is the day we just climb right up with them. If that should happen, that would still be okay by me, though. Shit. You guys see that butt on that commercial? It was fantastic. Raiders are the 0-11 team. I know, dude. It's crazy. They look terrible. Although Carr looked good. That was a sharp pass. Maybe a touch high, but it was right there in his hands. This is what, dude. I'm not saying Ruggs is a bad receiver. I'm not saying that, but I'm going to say this. There's no way in hell he should have been the first overall receiver taken in that draft. There's no way. But Lamb, Judy, Mims, Chenault, Higgins, Jefferson, right?
Dude, he's doing better than what's his name? Who's that?
Who did the pick? Did you guys comment there? Let me see. Big Frank, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm way up top. Maybe. Fuck Jamal Adams. I'm with you, Scott Parent. There you go. The thing is, MC, I'm scared of that too. But if the Pats are playing for the playoffs, they don't care. If they need that, look at all this time. Dude. That's right. J-Mac, I'm just telling you. I want Jamal, I want Becton somehow, whether it's Jamal on a blitz or something, I want him to meet Becton and I want Becton to crush him. If that happens once, I'm gonna be happy. Oh, that was Arthur Mollett. Thank you, Joe Corsello. Arthur Mollett. There you go, Blunted Vegas. Thank you. Give me some thumbs up, some likes, all those jazz. I think I only have 3 on Facebook. I can't see on YouTube. I'm afraid to mess with it and go over there and click stuff. My internet seems to be doing okay. I'm just going to keep it. Josh Andrews is in, huh? What's he doing? Who's he in for? We got Elfline in there. I know that.
What about P. Ryan?
P. Ryan's hurt, dude. He's on IR.
on the opening day of the season.
It's been a tough year for a lot of teams across the NFL, but Raiders hit
Wanted Vegas. Here we go. I'm going to put that up there. Thank you. Into the shadows. You hear that commentary? Into the shadows.
Perryman was open.
Was he?
Yeah.
See, Gase is wacky because he has these designed plays. I know, you always have a hot read and all that sort of stuff and a number one read. But, look at that. Sam, got to get him out of there. But it's like Gase's plays are designed to go specifically to a person a lot of the time. It's like,
Yeah,
and Darnold has an issue. He reads the safeties, which is an interesting thing. It's just going to be positive, but it's kind of the easy way to do it. And he locks in on guys. Look at that. Come on, Braden, man. Look at that punt, dudes. Oh, guy's got some balls on him. Anyway, good defensive stop for the Raiders. I'll take it. Right. We don't want Sam hurt. Right, guys? Number one, we want him to be playing because Flacco looked a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more fearless. You know what's funny? Again, I heard on Jet Nation Radio last week's podcast or this week's podcast, they were talking about Flacco. The reason Flacco is doing a little bit better than Sam is that he's been in the league so long. He's had legitimate coaches. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, Super Bowl MVP, playoffs, all those kinds of things. He already knows what he's doing. He's not listening to Dowell Loggins or Adam Gase. Like they're like, hey, we got to do this. He's like, dude, what's the play? Joe Flacco's doing his own thing. Now, Darnold, on the other hand, is impressionable. These are his coaches. He doesn't know any better. He's 23 years old. Right? He's 23 years old. He's had Gase since he's 21. This is what he knows. So he's listening to these morons where Flacco is just like, hey, dude, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? He knows that if you throw it deep to a guy, to a Denzel Mims or a Perryman, if there's no reception, chances are there's going to be a pass interference. Or, you know what I mean? Like that's Joe Flacco knows this stuff. I thought that was a really good point. Let's see. Why do I feel like if it was our defense, they would have thrown the flag for roughing the passer? Yeah, I agree, man. Darnold gets no benefit for some reason either. Did you know he's been picked up and slammed more than once this season? More than once. None of them got a flag. Could you imagine if we picked up Tom Brady and slammed him or Patrick Mahomes or any of these guys? There's no way. Be a 50-yard flag if we did it on Brady. Yeah, man. Thank you, Jets Mess, for asking this. I'm back in my RV. I'm back in my home. It was nice to get in here, man. We ended up, like I told you guys, I was down in Miami staying with a buddy. I got to go swimming and wave running and went down to Biscayne National Park and the Everglades National Park. I went to Universal a couple days ago and rode the Hulk and all that. But we picked up our RV 2 days ago, and now I'm by Peace River in the swamps, and I'll be here for 2 more weeks. And then I head back to Miami, I think, and then I'm starting my climb out of Florida for spring. Go up to Jacksonville and tell them to win a goddamn game. Who was that? It was Quinnen Williams with that hit. You see that, guys? Quinnen Williams running down the play and crushing him out of bounds. Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, complete for 2-yard touchdown. You did? Gene, you got sick on the Hulk? No way, dude. My son, he's kind of apprehensive with coasters. He'll go on some, he won't go on others. The Hulk is probably the most aggressive. Well, the new Texas Giant was pretty awesome too. But he went on the Hulk. That's his favorite coaster in the world right now. Though, if you haven't been on the Hulk coaster at Universal Islands of Adventure, man, telling you don't know. That coaster is one. I've been on like 190 coasters, so if I'm climbing up to 200, that coaster is top 3 for me. It's one of the best in the world.
was a good tackle.
Oh, Bryce Hall? No, I didn't see it.
He knows how to tackle.
That's right, Greg. Get the man. Lawrence ain't yours unless you give us 5 firsts, and I'd consider it.
This time they put the rookie right here on Waller. More of a safety.
Yeah, see, Big Frank, I hear you, man. Brady, like these. Look at that. It's pass interference on Hall for sure. I don't know how. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know.
Pressure was applied by Neville Hewitt.
Yeah, I think he did. I didn't get to watch a lot of the game yesterday. I watched almost all of the. I've watched 3/4 of the Ohio State game. Look at Bryce Hall. He got a little slapped around there.
Pass was deflected. Really no chance for Aguilar to make a catch. It was a great blitz inside by Neville Hewitt, the inside linebacker, and it looked to me.
What was I saying? I forgot. I started watching that. What was I just? No, it's after that. Yeah, I know, Big Frank. The old penalty on third. And so it's like weird. I don't even know what I keep catching myself like being confused on what to think. Like I want the drive to keep going, but I don't want Hall to look bad. You know what I mean? Look at that.
Wide open.
Look at Ruggs. Got to cover him, guys.
I mean, dude, I saw him like just going open.
More involved in this offense. Took some home run shots with him last week down the field.
Yeah, that's exactly right. J-Mac, that's funny.
Look at him. Dude, no one went with him.
Nobody went with him. Who's that? Is Marcus May the closest guy?
Screws up the defense and Ruggs is wide open.
Jags ball. Hey, so what's the? Let me see something here. Dark Demonic, you lost me on this. Any scoring? 9-0 Jaguars. Dude, this will be great if they actually win and it's the Jags ball again. So far, the Cleveland Browns are beating the Tennessee Titans 10-0. That's good because we play them in a little bit. The Jets are beating the Raiders 7-0, as we know, which is crazy. What is this bullshit? The Dolphins and Bengals are tied at 0. The Saints are beating the Falcons 7-3. Bears are 3 points over the Detroit Lions, 9-6. The Colts and Texans are tied at 7, and that's what we got so far. But the big game is the Jags. Look at this. There he goes. I know. You know what, Big Frank? Let me tell you something. It's funny that you say that because here's the thing. Now, when we chose Jamal Adams in the first round, it was stupid to pass a quarterback, right? Without question. You had Deshaun Watson, you had Patrick Mahomes, Trubisky was gone, right? So we had those guys. So passing on one of those guys when we were so quarterback deprived is an idiot move, right? But the big thing was that the Jets can't cover tight ends. And the Patriots still were using their 2 tight ends sets a lot of the time, right? They were dominating our division, and tight end was their big deal. So there is logic to taking Jamal Adams, clearly the best safety in that draft, at least what it looked like, and then Marcus May in the second. So it made sense from a specific point of view. Didn't it now? Oh, I didn't see the touchdown yet, so let's see what we got here. Waller with the touchdown. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. We're cheering. Yeah, I agree. Somebody should tell Greg Williams, MC. It's a good comment. If you want to stop them today, you're going to probably want to cover Waller. You're going to want to put somebody on him. I don't care. I just think I'm just ready to see Waller catch 20 passes, like somebody just said. How do you guys feel about taking a tight end with one of our first 3 picks in the draft, huh? There's some good ones, man. If you guys aren't up on the tight ends, I'll give you a group to look at. Obviously, Kyle Pitts. He's like the number 1 tight end. But right on his heels is Freiermuth, okay? And then you have Hunter Long from Boston College, I believe, right? Let me take a look. But my little black horse, my dark horse, is Nick Eubanks. I've been watching little Nick Eubanks, man. Let's see here.
That's having a mix and match in their secondary. Some of the injuries that they've had to contend with.
Yeah, Freiermuth is Penn State. Where's Hunter Long? Come on. They don't have him listed here. Brevin Jordan, there's another one. Charlie Kolar, Iowa State. He had a decent game. Let me see. Kyle Pitts. Yeah, Brevin Jordan. But like I said, Hunter, take a look at Hunter Long. He's not on this particular list. Noah Gray. And then, like I said, keep an eye for like a 4th to 6th round tight end, Nick Eubanks. So what do you guys? Yeah, right? Mickey Schuler, John Hassel. What a great name to pick out of the hat. A lot of these guys, a lot of the younger guys that I talked to, they didn't have the opportunity to watch Mickey Schuler. How great was Mickey Schuler, man? So he's just like gone. Nobody knows that he existed except us old ass Jets fans. And he was good, man. Like really good. Yeah, he is, MC. Pitts is projected to go really high. The dude from Miami, that's Kolar, right? But Pat Freiermuth is the one I like. I like Kyle Pitts the best, but I really like Freiermuth. And Brevin Jordan is the Miami one. And Charlie Kolar is right, is Iowa State. But I'm telling you, take a look at Hunter Long. I believe he's Boston College. And Nick Eubanks. They're the ones nobody's talking about. Yeah, Boston. Yeah, Hunter Long is Boston College, right? I had it. But yeah, I agree. You know, we need offensive line more. But let me tell you something. If you have the opportunity to grab one of those Travis Kelce, Kittle, Tony Gonzalez type of tight end, man, dude, there's nothing like it for a quarterback. Especially if you got Mims and, one of these other wide receivers, whoever, Devontae Smith, But if you have that going on and you have that tight end that can actually block but is a pass-catching tight end, dude, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. I'm a big fan. There you go, Thor. I agree. Now, let's say this. Let's say, for some reason, Pat Freiermuth is sitting there at 33, and so is Najee Harris, and so is Creed Humphrey. Or let's say Trey Smith. Who do you go? Shush. My dog doesn't care. Big Frank, let me tell you who's a better get. I like Allen Robinson. If we got Allen Robinson, I would be totally fine. Okay? But I think Godwin is the better get. Younger, more versatile, same type of impact. We can sign him for 4 years, 5 years. And he's only going to be, think about that, he's only going to be 28, 29 at the end of the contract. Wow, Mickey Schuler Jr. is too old to play in the league almost. Is he playing? I don't know anything about him. Does he play? Isn't it? I know. Like, what? It's like, how does someone. Crowder again. Darnold's just going to the guy he trusts. Why throw it to Mims? You know he's getting open. So let's see. Like I said, pick 33. Pat Fryermuth is there. Najee Harris is there. Trey Smith is there. Let's see. We already took. Let's say we took Trevor Lawrence first, and pick 28 from Seattle. We took. Hold on. Griffin. Speaking of the tight ends, right? So let's say with our second pick, we took edge. We took Roche or Basham or Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, I love him. What do you think? Who do you guys take? Tom Langley, I see you. I'm going to answer that in a second. You want Galladay, really, huh? I like Galladay too. You know what's funny? I always want to say Galloway. Remember Joey Galloway? Look at this run. Who the hell's that? Josh Adams. Dude, the Jets are out for blood today. What the hell's going on? Great block off the right side by Perriman. He cracks the safety, the nickel, LaMarcus Joyner, and then you just have a missed tackle. And when you look at the Jets' run game, one thing they have really been missing this year is big runs over 10 yards. Josh Adams looks tall, taller than I thought he was, right? Look at him. Look at his look how tall he is back there. Dude, Darnold, man. So answer, I'll put the question up there. Hold on. It's just been impossible for them to develop any kind of chemistry. That's one of the goals, one of the objectives over the final 5 weeks of the season. Really, if you look at Darnold's career, the one word that defines it is inconsistency, whether it's health, staying on the field, or the offensive line moving around, or just not having a supporting pass. That's been a major issue here for the Jets. Arnold gets him set on second down. Gets him. Finds the seam. And he will get to right around the 6-yard line. Johnson only got 10 offensive snaps. Jesus. Former collegiate star at Maryland. Wasn't even invited to the NFL scouting combine in 2019, but he impressed at Maryland's pro. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about this, and then I'm going to get to your question, Tom. Okay, and then we'll get into free agents and all that kind of stuff. So we're in the draft. We took Trevor Lawrence, number 1. We took Carlos Basham, 28. So we got quarterback and edge. Pick number 33, first pick of the second round. You got Najee Harris sitting there, running back, Alabama. Pat Fryermuth, the tight end. And you have an offensive guard, Trey Smith. For all intents and purposes, best offensive guard in the draft. Arguably. Who you taking? Oh, shit. We scored another touchdown, huh? It's tough to play this game without your left shoe. Joyner asking for a penalty that never came. Stepped on his shoe. So Crowder with 2 touchdowns today, huh? Dude, the Raiders got to get their heads out of their ass. Their defense is so bad, dude. We're making the 32nd ranked offense in the league look legit. And this is Crowder just finding the little spot in zone coverage between the linebacker There I am. Boop.
Sorry.
Did you spill it?
No. There's
Okay, can you put it up there? Hey, Julia. Put it up there. Get the cup out of here.
What music video were you in? AC/DC?
Stiff upper lip.
Stiff? What?
Upper lip. Let's say Wade is available still as a top corner. Horns taken. Well, Greg, that's what I'm saying. I already got we got the edge rusher with pick 28, let's say. We got Carlos Basham from Wake Forest. What do you think? Yeah, MC, let's say Carrie Vincent's there. Sean Wade's there. You're taking Najee, John Hassel? Trey Smith. Yeah.
15 seconds is far
Yeah.
short to fully enjoy a Jimmy John sandwich by this coach.
We got a couple votes for Harris. We got a Trey Smith. If Arthur Smith is our coach, I agree. You got to get him his Najee. You got to get him his Henry, right? I'm fried out. I can't think of his first name. It's crazy. Trey Smith, demonic. I know, man. You know what's funny? I think I would go Harris, but I would really consider Freiermuth. Really. I know, J Mac. The Raiders, I don't know what their deal is, dude. They're playing for the playoffs here. Come on, Chuckie. Their offense doesn't look terrible. That one pick was just on a receiver not catching it. They were driving. All right, so let's get to Tom Langley. Which free agent running back do you want? I think there is possibility to get Hunt from the Browns. I don't like Kareem Hunt. Do you like him? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go free agent running back. I mean, unless it's somebody, unless it's somebody that's just like kind of there for depth and stuff like that. I don't want like the Le'Veon Bell kind of a thing. You know what? I don't know. I like Tevin Coleman is going to be available again. I think that's the guy Gase wanted instead of Bell. Remember? maybe Coleman.
And Sam Darnold, who had not thrown a touchdown pass since week 3. You mentioned the games that he's missed. He's got 2 of them in 3 offensive possessions.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Chris. This whole thing with Castillo is the answer at kicker. Like, look, Ficken, Castillo, these guys are guys you get when there's no other options, right? And they come in and they do a decent job, and that's all they can do. They're never going to be Tucker. They're never going to be Goskowski or what the hell's his name? They're never going to be those guys. So what I'd like to see, especially when you got 9 picks and Douglas is likely to move back and gain some more and all that kind of stuff. If you're doing that, take one of these kickers. You see Rodrigo Blankenship. That was the guy I put in 3 of my mocks last year. He's leading the, he's doing great. He's probably going to go to the Pro Bowl, they're saying. All right, demonic. So what are the Jags doing? What do we look like here? So Big Frank wants to talk Joe Brady. Is Joe Brady being only 31 a question mark for anyone, or does it matter? It matters a whole bunch. Not just the age, though, but with his age comes a very specific concern, which is this. He's 1 year into his first offensive coordinator gig. He's not even done with his first year. And we're talking about him being a head coach. Now, he might be a great offensive mind and all that sort of stuff. I don't take that from him. The job he's doing is good. But they're not dominant, number one. He's done a good job accounting for the loss of Christian McCaffrey. I like Joe Brady. But when he was at LSU, he wasn't their offensive coordinator. He was the passing game coordinator. Oh! He had a very large part in creating their offense, but that was only 1 year at that. So the guy has not even had a full season running one side of the ball, and we want to give him this shit fest? The Jets are not the Jags, man. The Jets are not the Arizona Cardinals, where they're the only team in town and the writers are kind of supportive. Dude, there's a pool of sharks here. And even us, we're not an easy fan base, dude. We fought. What other fan base has flown banners to get people fired? Now, whether or not I support that is a whole different thing. But it's like, I don't know anybody else doing that crap. That's us. So I don't know, man. I think Joe Brady is a major concern, and in all honesty, I don't think Joe Douglas is even considering him. I don't. I think Jets fans are considering him. I think it's a good talking conversation point, but I don't think Joe Brady is a legitimate Jets candidate. We might bring him in. Right. Kevin Randall, you're right. That's what I was looking for. Derrick Henry, I forgot his name, but yeah. So Najee Harris is the closest thing to Derrick Henry we're going to find. Look at that. Right on Lamar Jackson, my boy.
It's a pickup of 17 on a pass and lead by Carr.
No, solo Marco Polo. Gase doesn't talk to the team. Remember, that was one of the things Jamal Adams said. He never addresses the team. It's other coaches. Greg Williams with the defense, maybe Joe Vitt, Jim Bob Cooter. These guys, maybe Hines Ward or Jefferson. The fiery Jefferson is coming out trying to pump up the offense. What did Glennon do? Talk to me, Big Frank. Can Hall be a good question? M. Wool 80. Can Bryce Hall be a number one corner? Yes. I don't think he is one yet, but I think he absolutely has the skills to do it. I think he has the intelligence to do it. And I think he's got the work ethic to do it. Let's see how it goes. I also think scheme and all that sort of stuff is important, but I think he's got work to do. But I liked Bryce Hall a whole bunch at UVA. And I like him this year, what he's showing. Look at Derek Carr. You hear that? They're actually playing music in the stadium as if fans are there. They're playing Crazy Train right now. No, boycott activism, and that's actually Activision. That's actually a good point. Well, I mean, right now it doesn't matter, right? Because the other corner is Lamar Jackson, so we don't have anybody. These are the guys. We got Arthur Mollett. I think Nate Hairston is still on the team. I don't know if he's healthy or whatever. So, he's our number one no matter how you slice it, I think, right now, just by default. But I wouldn't want him to be my number one this year. I think in free agency, grabbing a corner or maybe, like New York Sports MC was saying, maybe grabbing one at 33. If we could get Wade at 33, that would be a very strong consideration. I think he's probably gone in the first, honestly. So, yeah, it's a good point, though. Ooh, what happens with Mosley? Holy shit. Well, what do you guys think? I don't know. Mosley hasn't played in 2 years, and let's not forget his tweet. He tweeted that he's got to get the fire back. In other words, I have zero desire to play for this shitty team right now. None. So that's what he's saying. It made perfect sense to boycott. He was given the out. He already got $10 million. Mosley got a $10 million payday for this year and then opted out. And then he gets, $350,000 for that from the NFL, and he's still under contract for 4 years. It's crazy. So he has no desire to play for Adam Gase, just like Jamal Adams didn't have a desire to play for Adam Gase, and like a lot of these guys don't have a desire to play for Adam Gase. I don't know what the Alex Lewis thing is, but so Mosley, I think that if we get a respected coach and we bring in like a whole new organization that's legit, I think Mosley might look forward to coming back. But then that brings us to how good is he, dude? We saw Bell after 1 year off the field. Mosley has essentially 2 when he comes back. So I don't know, man. Me, I personally, I'd look to dump Mosley. I think screw you, buddy. You know, like, I don't like that crap. Like when the going gets tough, the saying is the tough get going, not you bail. When the going gets tough, you go, fuck this. It's not worth it. Like, that's not me. And I don't like that stuff. So me personally, I'd probably look to move Mosley. But guess what? You can't, because his contract is so prohibitive. Nobody's going to give him $17 million a year like we are. It's the worst. And Wolf, are you talking about the Gators where I am right now? Like, I'm literally about 500 feet from me where I sit right now is a sign that says don't feed Gators. So, yeah, I mean, I think, I think the Gator I like the most is Kyle Trask. But Kyle Pitts might be the top Gator off the board this year. Yeah, something about the Raiders that brings out the best in Sam Darnold. What is this crap? What are we watching here?
Boy, that long touchdown passing drought already on the thing of the past. 2 touchdown passes for Darnold in their first 3 possessions. As they'll try to build on a 6-point lead.
Yeah, Quinnen's looking pretty good, man. I'd like to see Quinnen with some legit edge rusher. I think we grabbed 2 edge rushers this year, man. I think we're going to bring in a free agent and we're going to draft one with one of our first 3 picks. That's what I think. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. So Boycott Activision has a question it's on everybody's mind. How involved is Bieniemy in play calling? Well, if you watch the Chiefs games, and not that I can, I'm like you guys. I can only watch one game at a time. I like Red Zone when the Jets aren't on and all that shit. So you can only watch so much of what Bieniemy's doing, but there are others that do it. Some press. Look at Mims. Love Mims. But so the thing is, other people have watched Bieniemy, and they say like there are large periods of time where he's not communicating in the headset. So I don't think Bieniemy does any of the play calling, quite frankly. I think maybe Reed bounces things off him. He trusts him. I think that's a positive. But Bieniemy's not on my, he's not in my top 5, man. He's not. Yo, fumble. There we go. Yes. Yes. Darnold fumbles. Hell yeah, J-Mac. I'm loving it. So Jags first in, our Vikings first and goal. Is it still 9-0? What's the score over there? Let me see. All right, still 9-0, but this is when the Jags kind of start to fold, right? That was Becton, dude. Becton got beat around the edge. That was Becton, everybody. Becton got beat. But listen, the fact that we're talking about it like it's a big deal shows you how little the guy gets beat. Still a rookie tackle, man. You know what I mean? I couldn't be happier with Mekhi Becton. I love him. I love him. Damn it. All right, so touchdown Vikings. Are they going to go for 2 or are they kicking it? There's no reason to go for 2, actually, at this point. Yeah, he is, man. You know what's funny? And anybody who's stuck with me through this whole last offseason and everything and all that, I loved Andrew Thomas. I thought he was the best tackle in the draft. And there's that term pro ready and all that sort of stuff. And I did agree with that. But I'm really surprised at how poorly he's settled down, though. He's playing better ball now, but I'm surprised. He was the one that was, like they said, pro ready. He was the one that was supposed to have the least the smallest learning curve. And he had a rough first half of the season, man. Yeah, right, Thor. He's human. Remember that? I was young, man, when they were chanting Joe must go in the stadium for Joe Walton. I was young. I didn't even understand. I remember Walt Michaels a little bit, but I didn't pay attention on any real deep level, so I didn't know. It was just one day it was Walt Michaels, and the next year it was Joe Walton. I didn't know what happened, but Joe Walton was like my coach. I didn't understand that, like, coaches change. I didn't get it. But I remember that. It was really it was a big impact on me. Come on, Raiders. I can't believe they couldn't score. They better make this. Wait, hold on. There it goes. That's good. And then we came back with Bruce Coslett. Anybody remember Bruce Coslett? And he brought Pete Carroll with him and all that jazz. You remember that? And then we fired Bruce Coslett after year 3, kept his entire staff and gave the reins to Pete Carroll. Fired him after a complete collapse. He was 6-3, if I remember correctly. We lost the fake spike game. We were blowing Miami out 24-3 or something. And they came back, beat us on the fake spike, and we lost every game the rest of that year. And then we hired Kotite and won 4 games in 2 years. That was terrible. So we were playing for first place against the Miami Dolphins, the Dan Marino Miami Dolphins. Pete Carroll as the head coach. We lost the fake spike and didn't win for 2.5 more years. We had 4 wins in 2.5 years. Bad times, everybody. Incredible. Yeah, Greg, remember that, man? Yeah, it was crazy. Walt Michaels was a great coach too, man. He was great. Got us to the AFC Championship game, and we were gonna keep going. We were good. He was a good coach, but he had something wrong. Something happened to him.
We started by making the cloud easier to manage, but we didn't stop there.
Robert Keys, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you came back.
No matter what it does or how it changes.
What, Big Frank in the fake spike game? Yeah, I was there, man. I remember that. I was dancing in the stands. We thought we had that game put away. We were as happy as we could be. Yeah, we're going to be first place. We were having the best time in my Jets pullover I had at the time. We were psyched. I used to have Jet sneakers before team sneakers were cool. Everybody used to make fun of me. But I had them. Actually, one year after a game, I just left them in the stadium. That's what I did. I left them in the stadium after a loss. You believe that? That's what I was like. So I got 6 Facebook likes. How many we got on YouTube, man? You guys going to help me out? Give me some likes. If you haven't subbed to Jet Nation, please do. Hit the little bell. I try to make at least a video a week. But I have a new YouTube page as well called Green Bean Jets Fan. If you're going to look for my additional content, I'll be adding some of that beginning this week. I'm going to have the weekly live stream as well there just to kind of talk shit with you guys. It's not going to be the game. Like this will stay at Jet Nation, and On the Road with Green Bean will stay with Jet Nation, but I'm going to be adding additional content in addition to a podcast. So if you want, you can head over to Green Bean Jets Fan. I have no content up there. I just created it 2 days ago. But go ahead and sub there too. So sub Jet Nation and sub Green Bean Jets Fan. That'll be really cool. I appreciate it. And give me some likes and such. So guys, it is time for the first PP break. Let's leave you with my brand new video. I'll be back in 45 seconds.
A blitz. Darnold is able to stay upright. Wow, what a play by Darnold. Wanted to go down, still going. Inside the 10 for the touchdown. Down at 5. Flacco, the throw for it again, and it is caught. Denzel Mims. Flacco, under a half minute. Corner. Flacco puts some air underneath the got a man, and it is caught. Flacco underneath. Denzel Mims got the first down, stays on it. 2nd and 5. Here's Flacco all alone.
Way too much wash by Maurice Hurst, number 73, and that's too big of a lane. Bukowski can't get back there in time. A great job of the backside, sealing it up.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks for bearing with me.
First set of downs for the Jets. Adams, the long setback. As they work from their own 45-yard line. Adams picks up about 5, gets to the 50.
That's right.
Sweeping this Jet deep for the assault.
Well, that's on. I got a bunch on Facebook, a little bunchy on Facebook as well.
The second game of the season, able to have that pick last week, but out today with the knee injury. Malik Collins placed on IR this weekend. They lose David.
All right. So it's 9-6. Did they miss an extra point?
In the first half. So
What happened in Minnesota there?
even thinner. Right now, they have been a pretty solid run defense.
Did they miss an extra point?
88 yards. Some movement pre-snap looked like Joyner.
Big Green, what's up, buddy? Yeah, what the hell's going on? You know, where were these guys all year? See, it sucks to get to this point. Oh, Illuminati's here. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Yeah, it sucks to get to this point with losing, right? And then now it's like we need losses. Like if we were slightly competitive, we were like, 5 wins right now would be cool. We could have 4 or 5 wins and still get a winning season out of this. Look at Josh Adams. What the hell is going on? All right, so the Jags missed an extra point. The pick 6 reel. I don't have that reel, buddy. I don't have that reel, man. Oh, look at Big Frank. Thank you, Duder. I'm happy you're here, believe me. Doesn't it make it better? Like, I like hanging out with you guys. And then, it would be cool if it got a little bigger and all that, but it's like, it's been neat. I get like, pick. Yeah. Yeah. That was good. Yep, that's a legit pick. Bad pass, Sam. Bad pass. So, Yeah, man. I think it's neat to kind of have this consistent crew in here. You know what I mean? Like there's obviously people come and go and all that kind of stuff, but there's a nice core of you guys, and it's neat to just sit here and watch the game with you. I like it. It's like, you know, it's kind of a 2020 version of hanging out with all your buddies. You know what I mean? It's neat. I think it's really cool. I appreciate you guys coming. Yep, forcing passes. Yes, I did enjoy my Floridian Thanksgiving, dude. I did. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was fun, man. Those are my buddies down there. So that's like the closest family to us. That's not, you know, blood. It's my buddy Steve and his wife and 2 kids. We're like, our kids grew up together. So it's neat to go down there and spend some time, especially when my RV was in the shop. That was the whole thing. I needed a place to go. I didn't want to have to pay a friggin' hotel or something like that for 10 days. So what do you guys think's going on? What do you think is going on with Sam? You think he's got a shot to reclaim his career? What's up with this kid? You think it's just is he done? Like, he's 23 years old. He's younger than last year's draft picks. It's like incredible. He's so young. What do you think it's going to take for this kid? Nah, but you know what's next, man? Next year, I'm probably be in like Arizona, New Mexico, or maybe like Utah. Like southern Utah, like Utah-Arizona border. Have you guys been to Lake Powell? Holy cow. I don't know if you've seen any of my stuff. If you guys ever want to see like what I'm doing out here, I have another YouTube page and Instagram. It's called RV Theming. All one word, like RV Theming, like theme parking. I'm going to change the name, though. But if you go on YouTube and type in RV Theming, you can see all the other shit I do. It's like I go to different theme parks. We're going to national parks. We do all kinds of stuff. That's where I put all that shit. So if you guys are ever interested in seeing what the hell I'm doing out here, other than the jet stuff, take a look. It's fun. I'm just getting my editing chops up, though. I'm not that good at it. I'm still learning. I moved from iMovie into something called what the hell is it called? It's Adobe Premiere Pro. So I'm trying to get that going, so I can actually be an editor and do what I do. You know. Right. I think so too, Greg. You know, I think Sam really needs to have a year where he's not even on the deck to start, right? He's just like, hey, like kind of like what Josh Rosen is doing right now. Like, I think, where is he? The Saints or Tampa Bay? Where is he? So I think he's on the Bucks, isn't he? So he's just sitting back there on the practice squad. There's no stress to start. He's just learning, working on his technique. If he's with Tampa, that's really good. I forget. If he's with Tampa, that's really good because Arians, in a direct contrast to the Jets, has extra coaches for his second string. What a great idea. Rather than just having like your one quarterback coach, your one offensive coordinator, your one running backs, one wide receiver, Arians has a whole different group of people that work under the main staff to specifically work on the technique of his second and third stringers. Isn't that like why is that not done everywhere? And Gase hasn't even hired a quarterback coach. So I think Darnold needs to go to an organization like that and just sit back. You're not starting this year, kid. You're not. You're third string, maybe practice squad for at least a year, and then we'll see where you are. I think that would help him. That's what I think. Yeah. Right. There you go. Greg Tarr, you nailed it. A real offensive line and a quarterback coach who listens to him, talks to him, and works on the details. His whole job is to watch what Sam Darnold is doing. We have no one doing that. Is that not crazy? And we're depending on Joe Flacco, who could give a shit. I'm sure he's helping him, but he's not. It's not his job to watch Sam. Yeah, Christian Cohen, good, really good. And that's the Jets really did him no favors. So, like, you hear Adam Gase in that press conference. We came here. The job was to, work with Sam Darnold and progress, and make sure he progresses. And we haven't been able to do. What do you mean we haven't been able to do that? What is that? You haven't even tried to do that, dude. You have no quarterback coach. Dowell Loggins is a fraud offensive coordinator. No other team in the NFL would have Dowell Loggins as their offensive coordinator. Make no mistake. That's not just bullshit. It's not me just saying that. I don't even think Dowell Loggins could be a quarterback coach, running back coach, wide receiver coach. I don't think he gets any of those jobs. He might get some sort of quality coach. I don't even think Dowell Loggins is a position coach. I really don't. So what do you mean you haven't been able to fix or to work and progress Sam Darnold? You haven't even tried. That's the problem here. No quarterback coach, no offensive coordinator. It's the biggest sack of shit I've ever seen. We screwed this kid. He would have had to been Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, to overcome all the hurdles we put in front of him. He was handcuffed, and now you see he can't even throw a damn pass half the time. Guy Martin Graybill, welcome to the party, buddy. That's funny. That's funny, man. Greg, that's a funny comment. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys know that's what I did. I used to run groups. I'm in the addiction field for many years. And even though I'm not doing that right now, I'm just kind of hanging out, doing internet stuff. That's what I did. I would run groups. My speciality was men's groups. I love to have violent and angry men, 20 of them, 50 of them in a room for 2 hours. That's what I like to do. Make them cry. In a good way. In a good way. Yeah, you know what's funny? Kevin Randall, that's a good point. Another. Oh, look at this. Raiders take the lead. Kevin, I'll get to your comment in a second, buddy. We got to do this. We got to do that. Boom. And we got to do this. (17-13), the Raiders take the lead. Yeah, so Kevin Randall, this was a good point. It was actually on Jet Nation Radio not too long ago. They were talking about how much better Sam was when he had someone, and this is where a quarterback coach would come in. It's the same role. Every series, like between every series, he would go to the bench and Josh McCown was waiting for him to deconstruct and talk to him and tell him things and help him. Sam has none of that since Josh McCown's been gone. Well, Chris, I think it's a combo deal. I think at this point, Darnold is literally damaged. Like, it's not necessarily a physical thing. It's upstairs. He's damaged. He's still like, there was all those, I forget who put it out, but there was all those clips from the All 22 of like the pocket Darnold had. Like, it was a couple times. It was a beautiful pocket, and he was already running for his life. He was running with the phantom pressure. There was no pressure, but he was running. So Sam has had his ass kicked for years. So he's just kind of shell-shocked. He gets nervous. He gets fidgety. He's got happy feet. Happy feet is really hard to coach out of somebody, man. Once that sets in, it's hard to get rid of. So I think it's a combo deal. Well, they're both frauds, Big Green. But that's the thing. The whole point is, Adam Gase is supposed to be a quarterback whisperer. I don't know where he gets these damn labels. Guru, offensive genius, quarterback whisperer. What the hell has this guy done? Peyton Manning was already Peyton Manning when Adam Gase got him. Right? He already won a Super Bowl, for fuck's sake. He was already Peyton Manning when Adam Gase got him. So I don't know what whispering Adam Gase did. So he's definitely a fraud. But then his job was to coach Sam Darnold, to bring this kid up and make him maximize his potential. What he did with his own fraud ass is he brought in somebody worse than him, or at least on par, Dowell Loggins, he's not an offensive coordinator, and then no quarterback coach. Like, what is that? So I think it's both. I know, Robert Keys, I'm with you, man. I watch like clips. I don't watch Gase anymore. He's a liar. And I just appreciate and respect the New York media finally, which I don't love them all. But like Cimini and Connor Rogers and that dude, they caught him in a lie and they called him on it. Who the hell doesn't appreciate that? Thank you. Thank you. A lot of beans. Where are you? Are you over on my Green Bean Jets fan page? You see my green beans I put up there? Yeah, Evan. That's what I'm talking about. I'd rather be the GM. I'm not one of those guys like that knows the ins and outs of offensive and defensive play calling. That's just, I know a little bit, but I'm more like overall organizational tendencies and things like that. It's so crazy that we've been so bad for so long. No. Hey, go boy. What are you doing? But thank you, Evan. I appreciate it. Yeah. Gase got to move out of Jersey. What's up with the sunglasses indoors? Well, here's the thing. So I can't take this glare. See what I'm saying? And my eyes hurt. So it's like I need something there. So you see this glare? This is worse to me. See that? Than this. For maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It seems better, right? Doesn't it look better? I think so. I don't know. That's my wife just said to me. What the hell are you wearing sunglasses for? Hold on. Look at that. I could do this. Look at Berrios is back. Get out of here. I'm not doing anything for you. Are they green? Oh, shit. I just knocked the damn... Look. What you guys made me do. Hold on. Fucking... Tell you, man. Every time I pay for, like, good sunglasses, they always suck. I go to like Target and I get $29 Iron Man glasses or something. They last me 2 years. Whenever I get Oakley's or it's all bullshit. $200 for sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Everything was set up for the Raiders so perfectly.
Barrios. Right, man. See? There you go. See, Thor knows the deal. I'm just cool. That's really the answer. The answer is just as I'm cool as shit. I wear my sunglasses inside. But that's what it is. I'm working on the glare thing. It bothers me. The glasses seem to, maybe it's just because I can't see it, but I feel like this glare is better. I don't know. Less distracting. Maybe I'm wrong. Jad's up 9-6 at the half, but that's bad because it was 9-0. We got 34 seconds left in this one, in this half.
With all your family and all your friends. First bites and happy ends. It's all essential.
So I saw a question. Who's my number one choice? Right, there you go, mess. The sun's always shining on me, buddy. My number one choice for coach, I have two. Really, it boils down to two. And now that's, look, if you can get Lincoln Riley or somebody like that, I would do it. My number one is Campbell from Iowa State. I really like what he did up there. I like his demeanor. I like his offense. I like how the players play. Oh my God, Darnold got crushed. Now you wonder why he's shell-shocked. That was on Becton again, guys.
Recovery by Crosby and disaster for the Jets. Boy, what another play. This time Furrow, he's on the inside. They're running a game where he's trying to draw the double team inside. He splits it, stays with it. And then
What the hell did Becton do on that one? Why do you let him go?
Just as Darnold takes his hand off the ball, there is Furrow, and he gets it out. Another huge one. Man, for a guy that, has done pretty well as a run player.
Cleveland Farrell with 2 friggin' sacks, dude. No, that was Becton, guys. That was a stunt, and Becton let his guy go. I don't know what the hell that was. Damn it. Oh, so just so I can answer that. Yeah, this is definitely Becton's worst game so far. Definitely. He gave up 2 sacks, which ended up being fumbles, which gave the Raiders the ball. 3 points on the first one, and let's see what happens here. I'd love him to get another 3 points or 7, best case. So my second one is Greg Roman, guys. I know his name has kind of slid down right now, but here's the thing. While a guy like Arthur Smith or Joe Brady, their names can drop if they have a bad couple games, Greg Roman's does not, because he's been doing this for 10 years. He has a resume, a legit resume. Different quarterbacks, different coaches, different teams, and he keeps doing it. That's why I like Greg Roman. And I also think that the Ravens connection to Joe Douglas and all that stuff is a strong positive. And I think it's an indicator of what we're going to do. So I think I like the idea of the guy from Northwestern. But I don't know much about him, admittedly. I do know a little bit more about Matt Campbell. I like him a lot. And Matt O'Leary has a guy he liked for a while, PJ Fleck, who I haven't really dug into other than just a little bit. Oh, there you go, Hewitt. Little sacky poo.
Greg Williams liking what he sees from that jet sideline, and Carr can't believe it. What Neville Hewitt is, what a rush. Blitzing inside, just a terrific effort. And Neville Hewitt, remember C.J. Mosley, he was supposed to be the starter. He opted out this year. Neville Hewitt's been making a lot of plays. Jets, who needed a defensive play for themselves.
Yep. Okay, it's a good point. I mean, you look at the Lions, man. You know, they had this quarterback, Matt Stafford, who came in the league in 2009. What the hell just happened? I lost my internet. Am I still here? I think I am. I just lost the game. That's crazy. I got to figure this out. So tell me what happened. I just lost my game. I forgot what I was talking. Oh, the dude, they've never won anything. But they have this quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He's had like 5 coaches since then. Is that not crazy? The poor guy. He's a great quarterback, man. He's like one of the better quarterbacks in the league every year. Look at Quinnen Williams with a sack, huh? Holy shit. Quinnen Williams has 6 sacks this year.
On the Raiders, back-to-back sacks. First it was Hewitt and then Williams. As that takes us to halftime. Looks like the injured Jet is Jordan Jenkins, as they will take a closer look at him. Halftime is next after these
Jordan Jenkins.
highlights from Verizon and a word.
Who's that? Who's hugging Quinnen Williams on the sideline? Little tiny man. I don't know who that was. So that's good. It's a good half. I mean, I would have liked to have seen some more points there by the Raiders. Another 3 would be great. 20-13. That's a touchdown. That would be really cool. But at least they came back and took the lead. All right. So and they get the ball in the second half. So we're on to something here. We're doing okay. But so getting back to the coaches real quick. So Big Green says, oh, I don't want the guy from Indy. But I do like Matt Campbell. Now, here's the thing. Matt Campbell, again, he's a hot name right now, yes, but he's not hot name this year for the first time. This guy has been courted by teams for the last 4 or 5 years, okay? He didn't want to leave, and he has consistently been developing this team. He's increasing the ability to attract talent to the school. He's changed everything at Iowa State. All right. I think they're ranked and everything. So before that, they were not. So he changed everything over there. Rebuilt the entire organization. Now that's why I like him. Now the idea that you get somebody who's been a head coach, even at the college level, it's still football. It's still building a team. It's different, but it's a lot of the things are the same. So I'd like to have a guy who has been successful in that role before for a big school. Iowa State's a big school and has done a phenomenal job over there. That's why I like Matt Campbell. And he, as we all know, he turned the Jets down a few years ago, but that was with Mike McCagnon and Chris Johnson running around. Joe Douglas is a whole different name, man. People know what's going on. Just because we're 0-11, the NFL community is not looking down on Joe Douglas like a lot of Jets fans are. They see everything he's doing. They know what he's doing. Now look at the Eagles since he left. They're crumbling. Okay, they're crumbling. Now, that's not to say he was the only positive there, but everybody can see in NFL and league circles, they know what they're looking at with Joe Douglas. He's got everything under control. He's bringing in talent. He's creating very premium draft capital. He has one of the best salary cap situations in the NFL in a year when most teams are going to have to cut guys they don't want to cut. All right? That's what Joe Douglas is doing. And when he picks his coach, we'll have a much better thing too. But the thing with him is this. When Matt Campbell said no to the Jets, he didn't say no to Joe Douglas. That's not to say he won't, but we have a much better shot getting him with Joe Douglas. It's a whole different bag of tricks. Okay? Now, as far as Greg Roman, like I said, a lot of people – they are down on Greg Roman because Lamar Jackson said some shit that they can defenses call out their plays. Let me tell you something. Defenses call out everybody's plays. That's what they do. All right? Lamar Jackson is actually a limited quarterback. The fact that Greg Roman took a guy who most people didn't even think he was worth taking as a quarterback, they wanted to make him a running back or maybe even a wide receiver. The fact that he built an offense for him, and it was so good that he won MVP. He was an afterthought as far as quarterbacks in that draft class. Oh, he did that with Kaepernick. He did it with Alex Smith, and he did it up in Buffalo with Tyrod Taylor. The only reason he got fired in Buffalo is because Rex Ryan needed a scapegoat, just like he did with Brian Schottenheimer. He did it with Sperano, right? And then he eventually got Marty Morningwig. Rex Ryan had 3 offensive coordinators here, and he had 2 in Buffalo in 2 years. Why? That's Rex Ryan. That has nothing to do with Greg Roman. Greg Roman was doing fine. He made Tyrod Taylor look like a legit NFL quarterback. The thing is, Joe Licata with Brady is this. Number one, he's super duper young and inexperienced. He has never had anything like a head coaching job. He was a passing game coordinator for the LSU Tigers 2 years ago or last year, and he is the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers this year. Now, he looks good, but they're not like dominant. They're not a dominant team or anything like that, so he's good. Joe Brady is so inexperienced, so green. If he came over to the New York Jets, the moment that he had a hard time, this place would eat him alive. That's my opinion. Let me tell you this. The Jets. What the hell was that? Sorry. Let me give you how many times the Jets have taken the hot coordinator. Okay, you ready for this? Now, my older fans are going to know this. Stephen Dean, good to see you, buddy. Flow through pranayama. Right. So this is how many times the Jets took the hot coordinator that year. Joe Walton, Bruce Coslett, Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll. Then we did Kotite, so that doesn't count. Bill Parcells. Then we did Herm Edwards. Then we did Eric Mangini. Then we did Rex Ryan. Then we did Todd Bowles. Okay, that's 8 times the Jets went and got the hot coordinator that year. How many times has it worked out? The only one is Rex Ryan for the first 2 years, and then he was out. Okay, then he crumbled. Going for the hot coordinator is not the thing to do for us. The Jets are a different franchise than every other team out there, man. There's an energy here. There's a black cloud here. Nobody else has butt fumbles and fake spikes and all the crap that we dealt with. How many other teams have had their defensive end knock out and break the jaw of their quarterback in the locker room? How many? All right, that's us. That's the stuff that coaches have to deal with here that they don't have to deal with in Arizona or in Houston or in Jacksonville or even Cleveland. Okay? So that's why Joe Brady, now Joe Licata, I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm just saying those are my concerns. I feel the same way about Arthur Smith, who Arthur Smith arguably has more of a resume, stronger resume, but it's still a limited resume. Dable is where you start to get into a place where there's some experience. Al Groh. Well, the reason I didn't say Al Groh, Santacola, is because he wasn't the hot coordinator that year. He was just a Parcells guy. So if you remember, Bill Belichick was our head coach for a minute and a half. And when Bill Belichick split, we just went down the line to the linebackers coach. Al Groh was our linebackers coach at the time. He did a good job too, and then left for UVA. But so the idea that we're going to go and grab another inexperienced hot coordinator for his first head coaching gig, it doesn't jive with me. It doesn't feel right. Now, if Joe Douglas is convinced that it's the right move, I'm going to have a little bit more support than I would if it was just like McCagnon or Idzik or Tannenbaum or whoever for that matter. I trust Joe Douglas. I think he's doing a good job. But as far as first-time defense or offensive coordinators, dude, we've been there, man. We've been doing this since the 80s. Since the 80s, man. It's the same shit. The only 2-3 guys that we hired that weren't the hot coordinator was Bill Parcells, Rich Kotite, and Adam Gase. The only one out of there was Bill Parcells. I mean, you see, nobody thought Rich Kotite was going to be a good guy except for Leon Hess. Nobody thought Adam Gase was going to be a good coach except fucking Chris Johnson. So this is, the Jets are morons, but at the same time, we've been doing pretty much the same thing over and over and over. Joe Brady, Arthur Smith, Dable, they all fall into that category for me. So that's my diatribe. How do you feel about that? I got to go back and read some comments. Sorry to talk for so friggin' long. What do you think of the outside voices telling Lawrence to stay in school? Big Frank, I think the outside voices are fake. I don't think there are any real voices telling him to do anything, as far as like his camp. I listened to a podcast, and it had the guy who calls the games for Clemson. He's been doing it for 40 years. He said he knows Trevor Lawrence well. He's known him his whole career at Clemson. He said he doesn't have it in his makeup to say he's not going to play for the team that drafts him. It's just not who he is. And he said Trevor Lawrence is leaving school this year. It's a well-known fact at Clemson. He's leaving. So I don't think he's staying in school. I would be blown away. And I don't think he's going to pull up an Eli Manning and say, I'm not going to go play for the Jets. I just don't see it. So I think it's all to sell newspapers, as they say. Nowadays, get clicks. Right, that's a good point, flow through pranayama. Right, Trevor Lawrence is ready. He's ready to step up. He dominated the college ranks. Dominated. There's nothing for him to even do. He dominated it. It's time to move up. He wants to take on the challenge. And that's what the reporter from, the guy who calls the game said. He said, dude, Trevor Lawrence, he's not scared of anything. He doesn't believe he's going to be overwhelmed by the black cloud that is the New York Jets. Right. Now, M. Wolf, it's not to say that Joe Brady is a bad coach, right? Like, nobody's saying that. I happen to like him. I don't like him for us because, again, like the age thing, he's the same age as McVay was when he got the top job. And he's done a pretty damn good job. So age isn't necessarily the only issue, necessarily the issue, but it does indicate other issues that if you look closely, Joe Brady's not ready for this job. There's a chance anybody can do it. I mean, you can call me and say, hey, Green Bean, dude, you want to fucking be the Jets coach? I go, yeah, I'd go do it. I would. I'd go tomorrow. But that doesn't mean, and if there's a chance that I do a good job. I never coached that before. The last time I coached was 9 and 10-year-olds. So, and we didn't win a game. So what does that tell you? But yeah, so it's so easy. They mostly just, yeah. Right. This is Steve. You got a good point here. This is why Jamal Adams needed to go. Right? Jamal Adams is not a leader. He's a selfish guy. Okay? Hold on a second. What's up? Bruised a bone? How'd you do that?
I fell off the slide and landed.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on, guys. I got a hurt daughter. She fell off the slide. Where?
I don't know.
No, where does it hurt, though? Where does it hurt?
Here.
Right there? Can you bend each finger?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Let's put some ice right here.
Okay.
Okay? Hey, high five for falling off the slide. It was going to happen.
Why?
It's going to happen sooner or later.
Why?
Everybody
Why?
falls off the slide, man. Am I wrong? Everybody falls off the slide. Right now, and look at the other thing that Joe Douglas is doing, guys, and this will kind of dovetail nicely with Stephen Dean's point. Look at McClendon. Look at Avery Williamson. These guys were good locker room guys, especially McClendon. But he got rid of them. Why? Why did he do that? Why wouldn't he selfishly keep them for himself? To keep his team up. Number one, because he's tanking. Don't be fooled. The players might not be tanking. Adam Gase might not be tanking, but Joe Douglas is tanking. So there's that. The other thing is because he's so aware of the right thing to do for guys that he took those guys that were those positive, really potent leaders and strong locker room guys, and he gave them a solid. He traded McClendon for nothing, and he got him to a winner. He took Avery Williamson, and he took a fifth and gave them a sixth. It's nothing. That's nothing. He gave them to the Steelers, an 11-0 team now. Why? Because look at this guy. Because he earned it with Joe Douglas. That's called cred. And now the agents of these players know this is a good dude. He's looking out for people. So that's the GM we have. She all right? So Joe Licata, you might have just missed it. I'll say it again. My top two candidates, and I'm flipping my hand here. I'm doing like a little thing on Instagram and Twitter where every couple days I go through my top coaches. I did 5 and 4. My top two are, my number 2 is Greg Roman and my number 1 is Matt Campbell. And that's, look, if Lincoln Riley was going to come or maybe Dabo Swinney, they would probably bubble up to the top. Don't want Harbaugh. Don't want Bieniemy. No way. And that's not to say Bieniemy can't be a great head coach. I have no issue there. I'm looking at the guy for the Jets. I've been around here a long time, man. I don't think Joe Brady's coming into town at 31 years old and no experience is going to change my fortunes. You know what I mean? Damn, Vikings. Come on. So what's the score now? What do we got? Oh, but the Jags are up 16-6. How come nobody told me? You guys got to talk to me. So there's a touchdown, so that's going to be 16-13. Come on, Carr. There you go. It's a first down. How great is Hunter Renfrow, though? He's such a great receiver. I just love the type of receiver he is. He catches everything. Remember when he was playing us last year? He had, like, broken bones, and I remember that? Look at him. I love that guy. Just keep rolling. Right. Roll all the way to the friggin' end zone if nobody touches you. 3 rolls. Nobody touched them. Yeah, Santa Cola. I'm with you, buddy. Look at that comment I put on the screen. Anthony Santacola, let's hope Lawrence is the deal. Crazy to put all hope in one basket, and I think I've seen this movie before, a long time, since 1969. Right. Here's the thing. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's why Joe Douglas traded Jamal Adams and traded these other players to have additional resources to build around them. Joe Douglas never would have did this to Sam Darnold. He did all he could in 1 year. You know, let's see. He completely changed the offensive line. Not one starter from last year's starting group. He brought in 5 different receivers. So he did. He did all he could do in 1 year. Maybe he could have gave Conklin $18 million a year or something, sure. But he didn't. So, and I'm glad he didn't, quite frankly. So you don't put all your eggs in the Lawrence basket. You put your biggest egg in the Lawrence basket, and then you put all the other eggs in other places. That's why we got 2 firsts this year and next year. That's why we got 2 thirds, 2 fifths, 2 sixths this year. We got 2 fifths and 3 sixths next year. So he's got the resources, man. You know what? That's actually a good point, Cadoza. He does remind me of Jericho Cotchery. The guy, it's like he's never going to be, that number 1 receiver or anything, but every time you need him, he's there. How great was Koch? We screwed him. Remember, he wanted to leave so bad. When we bounced Braylon Edwards and Brad Smith and Sean Ellis and all those guys, and we brought in Derek Mason and Plaxico Burress, Kateri was like, get me the hell out of here. I hate this place. I don't want to be here anymore. Browning Nagel, why even saying such a crazy word?
Multiple violations of the league substance abuse policy. Stints in rehab that really turned his life around, and what a player he's become for John Gruden and the Raiders. Among the
Demonic. This is right. This is it. If we get Trevor Lawrence and we do to him what we did to Sam Darnold, we shouldn't be in the NFL, man. There's no reason for us to be here.
I would be surprised here on 2nd and 4. The Raiders could be in 4-down territory, but I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, I'm getting down. I see a good comment from Windows. I'll be down there in a second. Wouldn't Roman be the hot coordinator too? Genuinely curious how he doesn't get that title. I'll tell you why. It's not that he's not one of the hotter names, even though the last few weeks he's taken a hit, right? Because the Ravens are having trouble. Because Greg Roman has been doing the same thing for a long time. It's kind of like Vic Fangio. You know, these guys have been around he's not around as long as Vic Fangio, but there are guys that are the hot coordinator for their first time. Look at Dan Quinn. Look at Todd Bowles. You know, look at Herm Edwards. Wasn't even a coordinator, but he was the defensive backs coach and assistant head coach. But so there are guys that just get there and they do a good job, and everybody goes, "Oh, it's the guy I want. He's going to be the next big thing," and they try to get him. That's the hot coordinator. Greg Roman has been an offensive coordinator in the NFL for the last decade. He has built potent offenses around different offenses for different types of quarterbacks. Numerous times for numerous franchises in numerous eras, okay? Don't forget, he was Harbaugh's right-hand man at Stanford. He came over to the Niners with Harbaugh. He built the offense for Alex Smith. Remember, before Greg, now let me say this. Before Harbaugh got to San Francisco, Alex Smith was widely considered a bust. Okay? First pick in the first draft, of the Niners, he was widely considered a bust. Harbaugh comes into town, and all of a sudden he has this great resurgence in his career. You want to know the secret? Harbaugh doesn't run the offense. He's good like that. He's a head coach. That's one of the things I like about him. Greg Roman ran the offense. Not to say Harbaugh didn't have input. Of course he did. But Greg Roman was tasked with developing, creating, and running the offense around Alex Smith. Alex Smith went from bust to one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Even so much he got two second-round picks from the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid wanted Alex Smith. Okay, that's how good he looked, from bust all the way to Andy Reid courting him and trading for him. Now, when Alex Smith got hurt, Kaepernick came in. Kaepernick's a wildly different quarterback than Alex Smith. Guess what Roman did? He created an offense that was so potent around Kaepernick that they went to the Super Bowl. Okay, I remember thinking Kaepernick was going to be unstoppable. Dude, he had those long deer strides. Like, poof, poof. He was so big, so strong. His arm was so strong. He was accurate. Could make people miss. I thought he was going to take over the NFL for 10 years. Greg Roman did that on the heels of doing it for Alex Smith. He went over to Buffalo, did the same thing for Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor is a scrub. Greg Roman made him look like a legit NFL quarterback. Who was that hit? That was a good hit. Hewitt. Good hit. Good hit, Hewitt. Look at Henry Anderson. What are you doing, loser? Where are you? So when Rex got into some hot water because they suck, he fired Greg Roman and made him the scapegoat. He was no scapegoat, dude. So Greg Roman at the Ravens, they had Joe Flacco. Marty Morningwig was the offensive coordinator. He wanted nothing to do with Lamar Jackson. That's the truth. They said, hey, look, we got this kid. We want to get rid of Joe Flacco. We want you to build the offense around. We want you to build an offense around a kid that nobody wanted in the draft as a quarterback. And Marty Morningwig said, no, I'm out. And he left. Greg Roman built that offense. The kid was MVP. Okay? So that's why Greg Roman isn't the hot coordinator. He might be a hot coordinator, but he's not the hot guy. He's not Joe Brady, Arthur Smith. These guys are new to the fold, man. Arthur Smith has experience, don't get me wrong. But it's like, as far as being like the big successful coordinator, this is it. This is the first time he's done that. So that's what I'm talking about. That was a short answer. You want me to elaborate any more on that? Well, I don't know, Steve Dean. Would you consider Alex Smith a running type of quarterback? Yeah, it's for you. You know, Steve, that's why it's so important to include Alex Smith in that equation, because that shows you. It's like Alex Smith, Kaepernick, Tyrod Taylor, Joe Flacco, Lamar Jackson. These are crazy different sides of the spectrum. And Greg Roman was behind all of it. That's why I like him. And he's from Atlantic City. When we start giving him our New York, New Jersey bullshit, he's going to go, fuck you. And I like that. Right? Don't we like that? That's who we are. Like, oh, yeah, I like that guy. He just told me to go fuck myself. Yeah, I like that guy. That's who we are. So I like that he's from Atlantic City. I like that. For our leader. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't like him for Chicago. Maybe I don't like him for Seattle. But I like him for us. That's why I'm a big Greg Roman supporter. So I saw another comment I wanted to get to. Where is it? Let me see. There you go. Windows. Let's see what you got here. Why is a narrative we aren't an attractive proposition for Lawrence or a top head coach? Tons of cap space, lots of draft capital. Only way is up position. If we get the first pick, we are golden. Now, Windows. Look, that's such a big comment. I got to raise my head up. It's like looking over the ledge. Remember that from Home Improvement? What was his name? The guy? The Nelson or something like Wilson. So I agree with you. I think we're an incredibly attractive landing spot. The problem with us and why the narrative exists is because the Johnsons are morons and their reporting structure is bullshit. Now, it wouldn't be a problem to have the reporting structure of the GM and the coach on equal playing field and reporting to the owner. That wouldn't be a problem if the owners knew what they were talking about, like maybe the Steelers. You know, then it would be okay. For us, our owners literally don't know what they're talking about. Chris Johnson took a call from Peyton Manning, and that was all it took to override hiring a very worthy Matt Rule or even McCarthy. Okay? McCarthy had the resume. He hired Adam Gase, who was just fired from Miami for sucking and fighting with ownership. That's what he got fired for, because he's a stubborn asshole. Ruined their whole team. One phone call from Peyton Manning, and Chris Johnson overrode everything that they were doing, and he hired Adam Gase. That's why this is seen as not an attractive landing spot, more so than a lot of other places. That all said, I think we're a very attractive landing spot as soon as we give Joe Douglas the keys to the kingdom. It's time to give the guy the team, dude. You know what I mean?
Two of them strip sacks, one of them bad pass inside against press coverage. And sometimes when you're in the pocket and somebody hits you, you're not looking. It's not always your fault. But credit the Raiders defense. We've been talking all game about how somebody has to step up and they need more playmakers making the game-changing plays. That's exactly what they've got.
Yeah, I get it. You know, some people don't like Roman, and I get it. Me, I want resume. I don't want hot coordinator. I have zero interest, almost zero interest. I'm interested. But I don't like, we've been there too many times. Now, that all said, I think Matt Campbell would be the best choice, or Lincoln Riley, or what the hell's his name? I'm so friggin' burnt sometimes. I can't. All right. Anyway, I forget his name. Urban Meyer. There he is. It's guys like that. I'd love to see them brought in here. Right. Demonic's got it. Don't forget, man, just because, like, the fact that Lamar Jackson won MVP, he's a very talented individual. We all know that. But the fact that that type of a quarterback won MVP is a testament to how well the offense was designed around him. He's limited. He's not very accurate, man. He's got a nice deep ball, very strong arm, but he's not accurate. And he's missing passes all over the place. He's used to just like taking off and running, which is why I don't like Fields all that much. I watched Fields yesterday. I watched 3/4 of that game. He looked good, but it's like he looks good. Like at one point he had like 150 yards passing and like 120 yards rushing. Like, I don't know, man. That shit doesn't fly in the NFL for very long. Every time there's a running quarterback, everybody goes, "Oh, see, I thought running quarterbacks work." Yeah, I get it. They're, they can do things, but it's like, dude, that doesn't last. Look at Randall Cunningham, ups and downs. Look at Michael Vick. He has those great years, and then he has complete turds. Look at RG3. Now Lamar Jackson. Mahomes is different. He's not a running quarterback. He can run. He's elusive, but he's not like a running quarterback. He's always looking downfield. He's always looking to throw it. Lamar Jackson, not so much.
So listen, at Eastern Michigan, he was the same player. He was all out, only knew one speed. As far as athletic ability, one of the most athletic players when he went to the combine. The only question was he went to a small school.
Well, interesting, beloved piece. Let me tell you this, and the smart move. If you want Zach Wilson, that's fine. That's fine, but you don't take him at number 2 because you can definitely trade back. Almost definitely. You can almost definitely. I would pay attention to the board and pay attention to what's going on. You can almost definitely trade back and still get him a few picks later and recoup a 1 or 2 or 3. You can. See, the thing is with trading back, if you're not going to take Trevor Lawrence and you trade back, you're going to get the Hall of Halls for Trevor Lawrence. Like from the Jags. You take the Jags' best offer and you go back to 2. And then when you're at 2, you do the trade value for Justin Fields. Teams are going to want him too. A little bit less than Trevor Lawrence, but you have a whole new batch of trades. You trade back to 4, and then you take Zach Wilson. Just taking him up top, it would be a mistake. But I'm not against it. It's a good thought, beloved piece. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Glad to have you. Right, Ed Stewart. I know. It's like, look, let's just take Trevor. And this is where it all kind of calms down for me. It's like, dude, if we get the number 1 pick, just take Trevor Lawrence. When a next pick comes up, take the best receiver on the board. Bring in Allen Robinson or Godwin or Galladay. Just get one of those guys. Bring him in. You got Mims, Galladay, Rondell Moore. You know what I mean? And then take the best running back, Gainwell. If Harris and Etienne are gone. You take Gainwell. You take Trey Sermon in the 4th. This guy's good. You just get them fucking weapons and you build the line and just simplify it. Get a coach that's not a complete tool, that hires a quarterback coach. Shit ain't hard, man. The details are hard. You got to find the right people. But, dude, why is this such a science project? Right. The thing is, I know a lot of people hate that argument. I don't. I think there are tendencies. One of the reasons I didn't like Sam Darnold, it was very simple. He's a USC quarterback, and they don't do well in the NFL, and they don't do well on the East Coast particularly. So we took him. We already had a USC quarterback. His name was Mark Sanchez. How'd he do? He was the weak link on a very powerful team for 2 years. He did okay, but I think he was the weak link in that team, and he, we all know the rest. So I didn't like that he was from USC. I'd say, hey, maybe it's irrelevant. Everybody's an individual player. I don't agree. I think there are tendencies, there are traits that come out of specific programs. And you gotta factor that in. And the truth is that Ohio State has never had a quarterback make it in the NFL. Never. Maybe it has nothing to do with Justin Fields. I think it means something. I think somebody would have did something. I mean, they've had great programs. What do I think? What do I think we should do with Marcus May? I think you give Marcus May $8 million for 4 years, 2 years guaranteed, kind of a thing, and you keep him. He's a good player. You know, you never hear a peep. He never complains. He works hard. Remember when he was coming back from injury? That whole offseason, he worked alone on the other field. Remember that? When we didn't know if May was going to ever come back from injury. He's got the longest interception return without a touchdown in NFL history. Remember that? 98-yard interception return and got tackled on the 2-yard line. So I think I think you can't trade him because he's a free agent, Cardoza. He's an unrestricted free agent this year. So I think before the season's over or before free agency starts, you give him $8 million a year. If you can get him a little cheaper, get him a little cheaper. But that's what I think. I think you keep Marcus May around. He's a good player. Yeah, Evan Explorers. Evan, you and I are in the same boat, buddy. I love Najee Harris. Love him. And I think I totally get it with you can get great running backs in the 3rd to 6th round. Like, I get it. And I subscribe to that. But every now and then there's a couple guys that pop up and you're like, yeah, but that guy you take. Najee Harris is one of those guys. I like Etienne a lot too. I probably would take him over Najee Harris. I don't know. But by the time the draft rolls around, I'm going to be 100% Najee Harris. I know how I am. It's my kind of running back. Like Derrick Henry's my favorite non-Jet, hands down. Him and Christian McCaffrey. Love him. I love how Henry runs. He runs towards you. He can move out of he can juke you. So you know that's coming, but then he just says, blah, just pushes you on your face. How great was that stiff arm with Josh Norman? Remember that? Oh, my God, it was so great. Right. Thor, and he's one of the guys I like. Chuba Hubbard might even make it to the 4th. Here's the problem I have with Chuba Hubbard. With a name like that, I hate that we have to pronounce it Chuba. That should be Chuba Hubbard, shouldn't it? That pisses me off. For that reason alone, I won't take him. Unless he says I can call him Chuba. Chuba Hubba. That's what I want to call him. Chuba Hubba. Chuba. Come on. They blew an opportunity there. So, Big Green, you want another Becton on the right side. So who's your guy? Who do you want? You want Alex Leatherwood from Alabama? You want Cosme? Who's your guy? Tell me. Cadoza misses Curtis Martin. Yeah, Curtis Martin was good. You know what's funny? And I'll admit something to you guys. When he was here, I didn't like him as much as a lot of other people. I subscribed to the idea that Curtis Martin was the great compiler. Just always gets yards, but he never takes over a game. You don't realize how important that is until you lose it. I always wanted like Emmitt Smith or Marshall Faulk, somebody like that just dominates the game. Curtis Martin was never that, but he was always good. I just felt like he got a lot, like he disappeared in the fourth quarter a lot. But looking back, man, do I miss him. Hubba Bubba, right, Big Frank? Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Chubba Wubba, right? You see what I'm saying? How the hell can we take Chuba Hubbard and not call him Chubba Wubba? Hubba Bubba. I know you that's the kind of thing you get him in. You're like, hey, can I call you Hubba Bubba? He's like, you think that's the first time I heard that, asshole? But anyway, no to Leatherwood. Why? Why don't you like Leatherwood? Tell me. I like Leatherwood.
It's not just a work environment. Everyone here is family.
We have murder, cybercrime, and extortion.
Who would have the chops?
John Holton, what's up, buddy? You're late. Yeah, Brian Gonzalez, that's a good point. That's the thing. It's like right tackle isn't a need right now. Fant's doing well. He's doing well, man. Now, let me point this out to you. 99% of Jets fans and experts thought the Fant signing was stupid, especially at the price, right? It was looked at as a consolation signing when we lost Conklin, and it was a panic signing. That was Joe Douglas's first free agent acquisition, other than, the bullshit last year. And what's his name? Khalil. Oh, he's in trouble. Now you see why Sam Darnold is shell-shocked, dude. What was that? Who blew that block? Let me see this play. Hold on.
Easy pass protection. They're going to fake the play action, and he can't get back around to pick up Morrow coming right up the middle.
And that's where Ty Johnson is an issue. Liability. So let me say this. So Joe Douglas said he had done some evaluating on George Fant. Doesn't that give you confidence that our GM might know a thing or two outside of what these experts are saying? He might be a little bit better at evaluating talent than the average bear. Like Mike McCagnon just went and signed the biggest name. He took the consensus number one pick in the draft that always seemed to slide to him, right? Leonard Williams, Jamal Adams, Quinnen Williams, Sam Darnold even. He traded up a little bit, but he took the consensus best quarterback in the draft. That's what Mike McCagnon did. Joe Douglas, on the other hand, is going outside the box and grabbing players that nobody thought was going to be good. And who can argue George Fant has been good this year? He's been fine. So that's not a need. So maybe we can wait a little bit later to get more of a project, or at least somebody that's not ready to start right now and can start in 2 years, next year, in the third round, instead of using a first or second round pick to get a right tackle.
Not a lot of big name or elite pass rushers, but one thing you do get from this defensive line is high effort. And you just saw
Jalen Olivas, what are you talking shit? What are you doing in here? You being nice or you being mean? What are you doing?
And he makes a big play. Renfro, boy, somehow stays on his feet, breaking all kinds of tackles.
Look at Renfro.
Will stumble ahead to the 40-yard line.
We do.
Showing all kinds of toughness and pretty good balance. Raiders in front.
This holiday at T-Mobile, it's not about how far apart we are. It's about how close we can be. So we're bringing out our best deal on the new iPhone 12 with 5G on every plan. Right now, the iPhone 12.
All right, that's a good point. Cadoza, that's a good point about Leatherwood. I watched some good tape on him, and I liked what I saw. But I'll take your word for it. I'm going to look into these guys much more deeply as I move forward. Yes, we do need guards. We do. Right. I think it's smart to go center in the draft and move McGovern to his natural position of guard. I mean, this is by far the worst year of his career. I think it's just we're 0-11. We're playing with a dead man walking quarterback, a dead man walking coach whose schemes are idiotic. So I think all this stuff, the McGovern, the Herndon, all that stuff's getting a hard reset next year. But I would definitely draft a tight end, and I would draft a center. No doubt. So what's going on in the Jacksonville game, the more important game here today? Holy shit, guys, you didn't tell me the Vikings took the lead. Ugh, oh, there you go. You are saying Jags coughed it up.
You protect, and you show us what it means to serve, which is why for us, there's nothing more rewarding.
Brian Gonzalez, exactly right. Joe Douglas had a big job to do. Not go out and spend $18 million a year on one player. And that's what he did. He improved it. Who can deny that the line's better this year than last year? Who can deny that the skill positions are better this year than last year? Outside of injuries, there's no doubt. It's just he didn't get us. We're not champions or anything yet. This 0-11 shit, this is all Adam Gase, man. Yeah. If Creed Humphrey is there with the second pick, he's got to be a consideration. Got to.
24-13 Raiders here, week 13 at MetLife Stadium.
It's a good point.
This is Devontae Booker.
It's a good point. That's what I was saying. Ty Johnson missed that block hard. See, this is the thing with intelligent play call. You got to know when you're looking at a defense. This is why pre-snap motions are so important. They tell you where people are going to be, what defensive call is made, where guys are coming from. And then the running back can focus his attention on where the pressure is most likely to come from, right? But Adam Gase, it's just there's nothing doing, man. There's nothing there.
Devontae Booker on the take again. Really had some big games this year. They beat the Chiefs. I mean, they don't lead the season. They nearly beat them again.
We need a number one corner. We need a number one pass rusher. We need a center. We need a number one wide receiver. We need a quarterback. We need a safety. And a kicker. That's it. I could do that in 1 year. I'm telling you. I could. I mean, you need two to tango, right? But I'm telling you, if I was a GM, you give me 2 years. I'm telling you. Fatukasi with the block. Yeah, Sean Wade, I like that, Asylum Reaper. I do. Oh, hey, by the way, man, I got your email. I'll respond to you. I'll respond later today. Okay, I got it. But you're sending emails to Jet Nation, so it's taking a minute to get through and then get to me. If you just go, you know what you do? Go to my Instagram, man. Let's talk there. It's easier. If you can go to Green Bean the Jets fan and just send me a DM, We can talk there. Sound cool? Confirm, please.
Perfectly placed inside the Jet 5-yard line. Beautifully done by A.J. Cole. They barely missed on their last opportunity.
Oh, beloved piece, you got to get on that. There's some goodies. This is a much stronger edge class than last year.
Overall pick, Darnold taken with the number 3 pick, Allen at number 7. Lamar Jackson already in MVP season. Allen, of course, coming into his own.
That's what's amazing. When all the Allen, to me, especially after his first 2 years, he was the biggest question mark. He really was. And then all of a sudden this year, he takes off.
You got to get on that piece, a beloved piece. Yeah, whatever happened to that, right? Remember that? How smart is Mike McCagnon? We have a Pro Bowl punt returner for the first time since, what the hell was his name? The cornerback. Oh, I can't find his name. Anybody remember the cornerback? He went to the Pro. What the hell is his name? He went to the Pro Bowl. But Mike McCagnon has a Pro Bowl kicker and a Pro Bowl punt returner for the first time in forever. And he lets him go. Justin Miller. Thank you, MC. There he is. I was close. I was like, Josh Wilson. Thank you, Justin Miller. I think that was the last time we had a Pro Bowl punt or kick returner until Andre Roberts. We sign Andre Roberts in free agency. He goes to the Pro Bowl, and we let him walk. Smart football teaming. All right. Who do I think we're going to expect us to address in free agency? I think we're bringing in a guard. I think we're bringing in a wide receiver. And I think we're bringing in an edge rusher. That's what I think. Now, that's in addition to all the back-end roster stuff. I think that's where we're going to spend our dough because we got a lot of it. A lot of it. That's what I think, MC. You agree? Yeah, Reaper. Jet Nation, I'm a part of Jet Nation, but Jet Nation is much bigger than just me. I mean, it's we talk and everything, but it's like, like I said, that goes to like the main place, and then they got to tell the other guy that an email came in, and then they get it over to me, and so it just takes a minute. If you just send me a DM on Instagram, and we'll talk. We'll just do it nice and easy, you and me, like that. No sweat. Right, Big Frank. This is somebody I think we're going to be making a run at. Matt Judon. I think we're going for him. And we've had a lot of history bringing in Ravens linebackers recently. Yeah, Justin Miller was good, man. He saw a couple decent years for us. But he was a disappointment overall. Second-round pick, I believe. Dude, what's going on with the Jags? I'm ready to turn that game on.
First down since halftime. Down 24-13.
Let's go, Sam. Where's Mims? Crowder in motion. Look at Josh Adams. Look at this guy. Look at Josh Adams. Trade bait. Trade bait. Got it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just make sure I got you, and then
Another look here. You see Lawson 26 come up lame at the end of that play for the Raiders.
I don't see you, buddy.
Keep in mind, no Jonathan Abram for Vegas. Lawson's going to try to break his way through Donald
Asylum Reaper, you got it. What's your name on Instagram? You mind saying it over the airwaves here? Are you Asylum Reaper? I'm not seeing a DM. Did you just? Let's see. Jets by Jimmy. Is that you? Looks like it. Same picture. All right, I followed you back. I'm going to send you a message, buddy. Just so we got it. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I see it now. All right, so we'll talk later, okay, bud? Yeah. I know. This is a good point, Demonic. It's like, you know, Joe Douglas, Adam Gase, they like to say the team's staying together, they're still fighting, all that. That's not really true. This team shrinks.
Yeah, it's been a bumpy road. And I think the fact that he is 23 years old and he's clearly has talent.
I agree.
He clearly has what it takes to play here.
Cousins fumbled on the goal line. Did the Jags get it?
You kind of look at it, and especially if they're in position here.
Jim DiBattista, it is 24-13 Raiders. There you go, buddy. 24-13 Raiders. Look at Darnold. Oh, the Jets are trying, guys. Got it. All right, Reaper. We're good.
When he's had those scrambling opportunities, is that he hasn't forced the ball down the field. It instead relies on his ability to use his legs and pick up that extra yardage. It's when he scrambles, that's when he kind of has that Frank the Tank, that blackout moment, where he kind of makes that.
Frank the Tank. Did you hear this, damn announcer?
Much better off just running for the first.
He has Darnold has that Frank the Tank blackout moment. What the hell does that even mean? Dude, we're getting a lot of running yards today. Dude, I just told you, Batista. It's 24-13 Raiders. Jets are marching down the field. Yep, you bet.
They've run for 158 yards. I mean, what a great piece of blocking. And again, the Raiders, they're number 12th in the NFL in their ability to stop the run. They are good up front.
Watch Becton. Let's see what he does right here. Look at Elfline, too, next to him. Elfline getting into the – look at Becton, all right? Come on.
This is the 26th ranked rushing team in the NFL. Talking about the Jets.
Jacksonville's got a lot of time, though.
Well, we talk about draft picks. We really haven't said much about it in this game. But
Yeah, we do.
You watch him, when you replay this game, take a look at 77.
I got you, Reaper. I get it. Like I have so many sites and everything. I have RV Theming, which is my coaster enthusiast RV travel site, and then all my green bean stuff is the Jet stuff. Raiders do suck. Like, they really do suck. Like, because we suck, and we're making a game out of this. Right. And this is it. And this is, people can complain and everything, we're winless and everything, but Joe Douglas did his job. Maybe he, look, and he's a first-time GM too, so he's going to make his mistakes. Look at Darnold. Look at this. Damn it. Jets are trying to win, guys. They're trying to ruin this. If Jacksonville loses and we win, we're out. Oh, I'll tell you. Guys, what are we going to do? Yeah, Darnold's a linebacker at heart. Don't forget. Look at that. He's bleeding. He busted him up. Show the play again. Let's see it. Why can't we see our touchdown more than once? Going for 2. This is game here, man. This is big. What is this play? He's going to throw it to Mims. Don't tell me what happened. I'm not going to look. Oh! Oh! He doesn't look injured to me. Yeah, the offensive line didn't do Darnold any favors there as we sit here talking about him. Oh, look at that.
And that will give the Jets another chance.
That was definitely interference. Yes, we do, Steve Dean. Currently, the Jaguars beat us in the strength of schedule tiebreaker. So if we win and the Jacksonville Jaguars lose, we're picked 2. Just like that. Fucking Jags ain't helping. I think they know. They're like, oh, wait a second. They're not playing Minshew for a reason, dude. You like this RV, buddy? Thanks, Jack. See, Greg Tarr, now you're with me. Look at Mims with his first points. I know I'm behind. God damn it. I mean, I'm happy for Mims, right? I'm happy for Mims, though, guys. Let's look at the positive. Oh, Glennon sacked for a safety, dude. What the fuck is going on there? Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, Mike Glennon, dude. There's always been the capacity to amaze from the core of everything you've ever built, all the way to the top of where you rise to the challenge of the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline. Besides calling and texting, I told Consumer Cellular it's CC&I video. Wow, the Browns are killing the Titans 41-21 at the end of the third. Dolphins are beating the Bengals. No surprise there. Saints beating the Falcons 21-9, 20-30. The Bears are beating the Lions. Another non-surprise. Colts 24-20 over the Texans.
Tickle was gonna stop me? Come on now. It's just that powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS is out. As COVID continues to spike, where are healthcare workers getting their benefits?
Dude, this is turning into a bad day, guys. What the hell's going on?
$41,000 a piece? Well, wait a minute. That's crazy, actually.
60 Minutes investigates tonight on CBS.
So, just like someone said, in the event we get the number 2 overall pick and blow this franchise-changing opportunity, fucking Jets. We trade back. I don't want Justin Fields. I don't want him. I'd rather Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask, any of those guys. That's right. This is it. See, they're doing it the right way, man. They're only a few points down, though. They can still win. Right? What is it? They're only 5 points down. A touchdown wins it, guys. Touchdown wins it. Right. We just need to lose. That's what it all boils down to. Come on, Derek Carr. I'm getting pissed off now. Yeah, John Holton, I feel the same way. Now, trash is a strong word, right? But I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want Justin Fields. I don't care how he's marching up the draft boards and everything. I don't like him. That's right. Trade back for Trask. That's what I say. Nice. What are you doing? Run, you idiot. Man. Why don't Igarda, why don't I like him? I like him. I just don't want him for the Jets. I think that he chooses to run way too much, and those quarterbacks don't make it in the NFL. So the guy that we take up there, especially looking at how Sam's playing and all that sort of stuff, the guy we take up top of this draft is going to be our starter, right? We know that. We're going to be throwing him to the fire. I think Justin Fields is going to be a running quarterback. He's going to take a long time if they're going to try to make him into a pocket passer. I don't think he's ever going to be. And while he's an incredibly talented player, I think he's going to look pretty good at times. Just like Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, RG3, Colin Kaepernick, and right now Lamar Jackson. Dude, they don't last long. Those guys, they end up getting figured out or they get hurt. Look at Cam Newton. He's a shell of himself, right? And I loved Cam Newton. I thought he was fantastic. I loved him as a number one pick. I loved him for the Carolina Panthers. I was rooting for them in that Super Bowl. I was fully supported his MVP season. Thought he was the clear-cut winner. But that's why. I don't want Justin Fields. I think – oh, the Jets, dude. Let's review that, please. So that's what's up for me. Roa Garda. Thanks for the question, though, buddy. I appreciate it. You hear that? Something just literally fell off my wall. That's what happens in RVs. Just like a piece of little furniture just fell off the wall. But that I can fix. I'll put that shit up a little bit. When I'm done with you guys, when we're done here, I'll go put that back up. John Holton's in trouble, guys. We got to help him out. All right, here we go. We need to be positive. We need to send collective awesome sauce to the fucking Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to leave you with this. It is P break number 2. Personal foul on who? Cleveland Farrell? What's going on? Why are you all of a sudden giving me problems? All right. Oh, guys, what is this? Raiders are falling apart. Dude, the Raiders are playing for the playoffs. What are they doing losing to us? Oh, you saw it shaking, Ed? You know, I got a funny story. I can't tell you guys, though, but it's a funny story. There it is. Steve Dean's nailing it. Jordan Victor. This is not good for the tank, everybody. This is complete Duke. Come on, Sam. Throw a damn pick. Oh, my God. He's wide open. What a time for Griffin to come out of the damn dark, huh? Like, what is this? Chris P., I could not agree more. They're going to tank the right way. We don't know how to do it. And then it's out of our control. I got to say, this is the worst I've felt in this situation ever. And I've been a fan since 1981-ish. This is the worst I have felt. Down by 3, knocking on the door, offense looking good, defense looking pumped, that I've ever felt. I want so badly for a pick. Looking touchdown. Dude, Ro, you're a Raiders fan, bud. Oh my gosh. Dude, what are you doing? Why? What? Tell us what's happening. We need some input. We're rooting for you. You're rooting for you. We have 22 guys on the field. There's the only people in the world that want us to win. What the hell's happening?
This short side. Now this is kind of a different formation, but they've had a lot of success in attacking outside to the left. Johnson in that second little hesitation springs him into the end zone, and the Jets retake the lead.
Down
block here, and then you got a free blitzer. Leave it.
Yeah. We get it, man. Wait, sorry. Where is it? Where's Rowe? So this is it. Number one, thank Roe Garda for stopping by as a Raiders fan. We're up by 4, dude. We need you guys to score a touchdown right now. But that, dude, can we not relate to this? The second the Jets ever get like a little bit of steam, remember last year we had those 2 games, we scored 34 points. We were just about to get back into the playoff hunt, and we start using that word swagger, and then we lose. But because we get big heads. That's an astute observation, my friend. And I think you're on to something. Yeah. J. Ruck. That's it. All right. Wait. Kevin Randall. This is the comment of the day. I love it. This is it. This is the comment. like for Dark Demonic and so many others. Let's just ponder this for a second. What if this has all just been a bad dreams, the bad moment that Sam Darnold's being forged in the fire right now? And what if he's the one? What if he's the guy? And on the station right now is Still the One. That song's on while I'm talking about this. Is it cosmic? Is it the universe? Still the one. We're still having fun. And you're still the one. Remember that? That was just on when I was talking about this. So maybe we're being shown a sign. Kevin Randall, you win the prize. What is the prize, you say? That was it. Me saying you won the prize. Hopefully that's enough. Because it's all I got, buddy. This is the best. I keep reading it over and over. It's like, dude, this is the best. Kevin Randall, you're hitting it out of the park. Right, Travis Henderson? Everybody's like, you know what? Right, Gase is gone. Sam's the guy. We don't need to use a number one pick on a quarterback. We could take Jamar Chase. We could take Penei Sewell. Right? We could take Rousseau. Who needs a no stinking a Ty Lawrence? Or Trevor Lawrence. We don't need no stinking T-Law. Oh, Ro. I liked you a minute ago. They just never show it. Quarterbacks say that all the time. All that means is I'm feeling pressure that's not there. That's it. You bastard. We were friends. 28-24 Jets. Now let's pull a Jets and lose this damn game. Could you imagine if we ended up 4-12 or 5-11? Could you imagine? And we picked like 12th. God damn it. Thank you, Blunted Vegas. Thank you. Come on, Derek Carr. Richard, the guy likes to stop and assess. Just run. What is that? Hell yeah. Well, it's like Frank Gore said. He said, I can't go out like Owens. I can't end my career on this. I can't go out like that.
Outside of Waller, there hasn't really been a consistent option. What the Jets are doing very well is taking the downfield shots away from Carr. 2nd and 4. Carr delivers over the middle.
Good. First down. There you go. What's going on in Jacksonville? Help me out.
It's huge, and really that's what last week was so important because the 3 teams that with the Raiders loss that are also in the playoff picture, the Dolphins, Bills, and Browns, they all won as well. So this is a huge game here, and Derek Carr's going to have to make some throws over 10 yards here if they want to move the Raiders down the field. Carr steps up in the pocket. Here he is taking a chance deep down the field.
Oh! God. Fucking bad pass by Derek Carr.
This is exactly what you want. You want Aguilar one-on-one with a free safety with the free safety's back.
God damn it. That was almost so good. See how he had to stop and wait for the ball? Damn it.
Marcus Mariota has been one of the bright spots on the back end of this Jets defense. Terrific season. And one of his biggest plays of the day there for the Jets. 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God. This is the worst day. Jags just fumbled, and it's Vikings ball. Oh, God. Yeah, Roa Garda, that's Robbie Anderson. We know. We beat that horse to death, buddy. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Waller. Right. This is the thing, Jets mess. They're saying, what a great play by Marcus May and all that. Dude, he was toast. That was a bad pass. You know, yes, he closed. Yes, he made the play. Good. But that was a bad pass. If that pass was on the money, Marcus May was toast. I wonder who the cornerback is that let him out of their spot, and so May had to cover him. I know. Just score, dude. Just score. Raiders, 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 Raiders. Come on. We need a 7-5 Raiders to squash the Miami Dolphins out of that playoff spot. Let's go. Fucking Jags. I hate depending on shitty teams to do what I want them to do. Nice. Just score.
You got to make the big throws when it counts. 2 weeks ago against the Chiefs, in this situation, Cole got his best. In the fourth quarter,
3.5 minutes left in this turd fest, guys. What the hell's going on?
right here, he's shown this season that he has what it takes for these moments. Carr, incomplete.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a small grab by Guidry. He just sticks his hand out there.
Javelin Guidry. Javelin Guidry's out there, everybody. Undrafted free agent cornerback, who I think is a big old puss pie. Yep, there he is. Look at him. He sucks. Super crazy fast. Terrible cornerback, in my opinion. I don't like him.
They've taken Marcus May out of the middle of the field, and they're putting him in man situations. You saw him earlier on Renfro, that time on Waller, and he's playing some tight coverage in those man-to-man situations. Here's Richard. Football came loose. Looks like the Raiders have recovered.
God damn it.
From the Raiders sideline up here. And it looked like the ball came out like it got knocked out by his own player. It looked like it was Rodney Hudson. He just kind of ran into his. I don't know, maybe not. I think it was Fatukasi who actually came diving in there. Rodney Hudson, certainly one of the top centers in the sport.
Second and 8. Come on.
Second and 8. Field goal does the Raiders no good. They need to bust it into the end zone. Carr lets her rip near side, and it's incomplete. Looking for Aguilar. And again, tight coverage on the play by Marcus May.
Dude, I don't even know what to say. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm like silent here. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
You've got 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, but to me, you've got to make it on this drive. 2:16 left.
Come on, you assholes.
40 for 320 Carr steps up, puts him there under it way too much. Again, looking for Aguilar. Oh, and Lamar Jackson with him step for step. I thought this was kind of a weird throw because I feel like if he just leads Aguilar across the field.
Oh, right, John.
The speed of Aguilar, he would have had a chance to make that throw. So now,
Oh,
this is a huge 4th and 8.
this is the craziest to want to lose this bad. I can't even take it.
You think of everything riding on this play for the Raiders. Renfro inside, it looks like it's man-to-man. Waller might have an outside release chance at the bottom. 4th and 8. Carr's pass incomplete. And a late flag thrown from the Jets secondary.
Right, I'm confused too.
Marcus May was the man on the coverage.
Marcus May in on the tank. Thank you, sir. Should have just let him catch a touchdown. This shit would be over.
And then May jumped it, and then he has to reach it and grab it.
Defense number 20. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
May has been so good for this defense on the season. One of the few bright spots. A huge deflection a couple of minutes ago. This one, people want that. Yeah. And this is you hear it all the time. Zero coverage. That means all out blitz, no help in the middle. And so May has to stay inside, and he's got to force it to the out, but he jumps it, and then he has to grab him to stop the play. Back to the ground game.
Fucking running.
So second defensive holding penalty against the Jet defense that's resulted in a first down on this drive alone. It has breathed new life into the silver and black. They're down 4 as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Right, Big Green. And I'm sorry for the silence. I keep trying to muster up something to say. I don't know what the hell to say. I'm like lost. I'm lost.
Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
This is missed audio.
Oh, right. But let me tell you something. These Jets, no matter which side of the spectrum we're on, they can't figure out how to just be something. Suck, be great. No, we always got to feel this way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we've been here before going, come on, D, hold them up. And now we're here like, come on, D, let them in. It's the same feeling. You know what I mean? It's the same feeling.
The fragrance destination. Tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? What if your clothes could stay fresh for weeks? Now they can.
Chris, stop it already, you bastard. We got to think negative. We got to think negatively. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Right, dude. It's always in between. Hold on.
That's our name. And that's the inflatable screen we forgot to properly secure. Yes. Made from watch it. NFL on CBS is sponsored by Pepsi. Made for football.
I need a snack. I need something. What are these? What the hell are these things? I'm eating some sort of thins. Jags lost, huh? So there's that. Man. Dude, the Raiders are so bad, dude. I'm sorry, Agarda. I'm sorry, buddy. We have 2 undrafted free agents running around there on the D, and we can't fucking lose. Right? 3. If you add Bryce Huff. What's up with that?
And now we await the flag and the announcement from Sean Smith. This is Sandlot football here. Renfro does a great job of seeing Carr get outside the pocket. He's seeing on the play. Offense number 66. Defense number 32. Those fouls on set. Wow. Gabe Jackson, the man penalized for the Raiders, and Ashton Davis for the Jets. And they'll tee it up again. Holds it here. So offsetting penalties, though we played it down 4th and 3. We got Marcus May, man-to-man on Waller. Carr, here they come. Carr throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Aguilar. And the Jets maintain the lead.
All right. Dude, what is this horse shit? I can't believe it. All this talk about Trevor Lawrence and the Jets and all that shit, and it's not even our pick, man. Because of this. Because Derek Carr sucks.
It was Jalen Gidry, the rookie in the coverage, and boy, the big plays that he made down the stretch. He atones for the penalty, and the New York Jets trying to avoid matching the longest losing streak in their 60-year history today.
Are we in victory pose?
Are a minute 37 away from their first win of the season. Here's Johnson. Raiders have 2 timeouts. They'll use one here. So the Jets looking for one more first down to put this game away as Carr thinks about it on that Raiders sideline. Boy, you've got to be impressed with the Jets.
Wait a second, Frank. What is this?
They really slow start, but they really came alive here.
Remember last week?
They gave up a bunch of yards to Darren Waller. And yes, they had a couple of holding calls, some big calls, but they also made it really tough on Derek Carr in the passing game and really had to make this Raiders offense fight to complete passes. Great job of battling a really tough day. Johnson on another take as John Gruden will take his final timeout. And of course, mixed emotion for Jet fans hoping to get the first overall pick. A little bit something that couldn't be further from the minds of Adam Gase's coaching staff. But boy, could history be repeating itself for the Raiders? Rolled in here last season, week 12, 6-4.
So the Jags need 2 to tie it.
Blown out in that game by the Jets, and then last week, eerily similar. Will that derail a Raiders season?
The clock isn't running, buddy.
We got Jet third down for one more stop. You got a big third down, and we've hit this a lot in this game. 36, game on the line, up front. Somebody has to come alive. On 3rd and 6, Jetson won't get it for the Jets.
Dude, even at a... Oh, they're running the clock. Why are they running the clock?
Raiders can't believe it.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Parker, you're funny. You'll see. Why is the clock running? Forward progress? What is it? Yep. That is bullshit. Dude, the Jags tied it. Holy shit. There's a breath of fresh air, a breath of hope. Jets are punting it. Dude, if we go from that to losing this game and the Jags win, come on. Please. Yeah, they scored the 2, Ed. They tied it. You had to move a table, Big Green. Fucking Ruggs sucks. I'm eating all my wife's special crackers. Oh. Come on, guys. What are they doing middle of the table? I mean, middle of the field shit. It's got to be a 23-yard out.
Depending on how far down the field the pass is completed, you're going to lose between 12 and about 16 seconds. So if you complete this pass in bounds, you probably only have one more chance or one more play to take a shot at the end zone.
Fucking 3 Hail Marys, dude. What are you doing?
Parts of blur. 19 seconds. Carr steps up in the pocket's going to take a chance. To the end zone.
Oh! Fucking. No way! Dudes! Dudes! Did you see that? Dudes! Dude. And the Jags are over there messing around with the tie game.
drops it perfectly. I just can't believe that.
I can. Guys, where's Dark Demonic? You all right, buddy? Where is he? Yeah! I can't even believe it. After that first one sailed long, I was like, this is dumb to even think. And it happened. Poor Lamar Jackson. This is what I'm saying about this kid, man. He shouldn't be out there. I mean, I'm glad he is right now. Dude, I fell off the wall.
Apparently.
Demonic, you okay, buddy? You're crying. You don't know what to do. You're crying because you're sad, you're giving up, and now you're crying because you're happy. What is that? Where? Let me see. Oh, my God. I should show them. Say, dude, my wife got bit by a dog yesterday. Fucking asshole dog. Wish I was there. I would have choked it.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Dude, now the Jags. Talk to me about the Jags. I can't believe how happy I am. I was so defeated. Hey, I started eating your crackers. You take them away from me. I'm going to eat them all. Here. You got to wrap those. I did a poor job opening them. There. Guys, how happy are you? Give me your feelings. Use one word to describe the feelings. How much time is left? 5 seconds. Don't you mess around now. Good kick. Oh, wow. That sucked. Dude, that's not good. It's supposed to go past the 50-yard line. Dude, that's the worst case scenario on a kickoff like that.
So that means you have man-to-man coverage with no help. There's nobody to help you. Lamar Jackson's taking away the inside, and he sits. But I think that's
See, poor Lamar Jackson, dude. He shouldn't be out there. Relief, shot, hugs for rugs, hope. Good words. These are words I approve of.
Will wind up and take his chance. Final play of the game. Sneaks up, will get it off. Passes off, turns the end zone. And the Raiders are going to escape with a win.
I'm going to turn on the Jags. I'm afraid to even turn that shit on. They missed a field goal to go into overtime. Dude, this could be one of the best football days in a long time for us, everybody. Dude, we lost, okay? That's what I need to make sure that we understand. A minute and 30 seconds into this game, Bryce Hall was yelling to God, yes! That's what I saw. They were so happy the Jets were going to get their first victory, and we still lost. I'm telling you, you can't beat a playoff team with two undrafted free agents as your on your starting defense, in the starting defensive backfield. You can't do it. That had to happen. If the Raiders choked that would have been some serious bullshit. Why is my Jaguars game not happening? Come on. The Dolphins are beating the shit out of the Bengals, so there's that. I don't know, MC. I think Greg Williams just wanted to blitz him and rush Carr. That's what I think. He wanted to make Carr make a mistake. Carr gets rattled relatively easy. I don't think Greg Williams is on the tank because he knows he's getting fired this year. Jets fans, rejoice. Come on, Jags. I can't watch this Jags game. I don't know what's going on here. Bullshit is what it is. Let me get the red zone on. See why? Well, at least they gave me the Jets game. I got to be grateful, right? The Jags just missed a field goal too? No, I don't like crack streams, Parker, unless I have no other option. That was a good one. You recommended that a while ago, and it has helped me. But if I can avoid it, I do. Let me see something here. Just got to, do the old reload trick. Dude, guys, how happy are you? We actually lost. I can't even believe it. If the Jags pull this out, that gives us a 2-game buffer. Just like that. Going from losing Trevor to being buffed by Trevor. For Trevor. Why is this thing not charging, man? What the fuck's going on here? It's supposed to be charging. Still the one. Yeah, if you guys give me some thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Green Being the Jets Fan, Twitter, Being the Jets Fan, and my brand new YouTube channel, which will have different content than you're witnessing right now. My podcast, other live streams, other videos outside of the Jet Nation purview at Green Bean Jets Fan on YouTube. Give me a sub to Jet Nation. Support. It really does help me out, and it gets me more budgetary leeway. Maybe I'm gonna get a new laptop out of this. Who knows? I doubt it. But that's not anybody's fault but my own. This is great. Cardoza, you kind of wanted to win, huh? Well, I'm kind of glad that you didn't. With all respect, of course. I get it, man. I get it. I do. I get it. Devin Walsh, who the fuck do I think I am? What are you doing here? Devin Walsh, he's a very interesting fella. You want to follow him. That's the name of his YouTube page, Devin Walsh, who the fuck do I think I am? Interesting tidbits on being a better person in a different way. Good guy right there. I've known him for a while now. Yeah, I'm going to hang out for the Jags game. I can't get it, though, man. I don't know what's happening. It's not letting me get it. Don't make me go to crack streams like Parker Dugan wants me to do. But in your defense, I used crack streams on 2 occasions, and it helped me. So I don't know what's happening. Meryl, come here. The games aren't working. Can you internet it for me? It's just saying sorry about the interruption. Do I got to go to FooBar or something? I did. I tried all of them. None of them were working. I want to find this Jags game, buddy. Where is it? It is. I got to watch the Jags.
Just started my other assignment. So much to do.
There's Fubo. You want to try Fubo?
Is any of this working?
Cousins sacked. Vikings got the ball.
Because of the internet, is this dead? No.
Youngsports.com. Go ahead and use that. I'm not even using that.
You're not using it for this? You're using it for this, aren't you?
No, this isn't the game. No, I don't know. I don't.
Jaguars. That's what
Yeah,
you
put
want.
that on. This isn't the Jaguars. This is the Jaguars.
No,
Now.
I know.
Yes, thank you. What was happening?
I
See,
don't
my
know.
wife is so good at this
This is
stuff.
fantasy zone. I don't. This is fantasy zone. This isn't really the game. Just stay. Oh, just going back and forth between Nashville and this. Go back.
Oh, hold on.
Go down.
Yeah.
Right there.
Man, 9 minutes into overtime, huh?
The Jets lost. Hey, high five.
I heard. I did not miss that.
The Jags won? How'd they do it?
Go down. Go down.
Wait, Jags please win or Jags win? Come on, demonic. You can't do that. Oh, dude, you kill me. Please win. Dude. That's not cool. That's not cool right there.
Can't believe you have your sunglasses.
I know. People are making fun of me for my sunglasses. Like I said, I just
Why do you
prefer
just not wear any glasses?
because it hurts my eyes, the white. Right. Hello to you, Linker Split. Lickerty Split. I'll take red zone.
It's not.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Justin Jefferson with the flag. Wait on it. Did he push off?
I don't know, dude.
Offensive pass interference. That's what I'm hearing. I can't see anything. Somebody help me. Yeah, that was close, Anthony. That was crazy. At least we got the Jets lost. That's most important. If we could get the Jags to win. All right, hold on. Somebody just sent me something. Use this Google. Let me see what's going on here. What is this, Stephen Dean? How do I free streams? Okay, how do I do this? You got to remember, man, I don't know how to do anything. Yeah, I have them. That's what my other glasses are, Jack D. But it's just the glare is crazy. You see that? You see the? So I don't want to do that all day. So it's like, even though this has obviously got glare, I can put it in the middle. It only has one instead of the two. Vikings punting, nice, Big Frank. Joe Corsello telling me about the offensive pass interference. We got Big Frank letting me know that they're punting with Crickpick Complex. I thought it said Vikings puking. That would have been good too. Dude, if the Jags beat the Vikings, this is the best day ever. Yeah, I'm trying, Steve Dean. It won't work for me. What's going on? Click here for free streams, NFL Bite. Then it goes to, what is this? It's got all this other weird stuff. Okay, NFL, CBS Sports. How the hell do you do this, Steve Dean? What's up with you, Lita Hitman? Yeah, dude. Yeah, right. That's a good point. It'll be the best day when they clinch it. But if they win, the Jags win, this is a huge day. How's that? Not the best day, but a huge day ever? I don't know what happened. Here it is. I got the game. Okay, everybody be quiet. Everybody shut up. Look at Doug Maroney. That's right. That's right. You guys are right. I'll give it to you. You guys are right. So what do we got here? We got the Browns beat the Titans. Anybody know how these other games affect the strength of schedule? All right, cool, Steve. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Fucking Jags. 2nd and 10.
Excellent job by Anthony Harris. Reading and flipping his hips and then going back. Driving and getting
Laviska Shenault was, for all intents and purposes, my number 1 receiver in the draft, as you guys most likely know. The only concern I had with him was injury. I love him. I think he's fantastic. So what? Hey, how does a tie work into this? That's technically, it's better than a loss. Does that even out the strength of schedule stuff? You know what I mean? Well, this is the problem with Greg Williams, right? Like, generally speaking, when they need to throw some sort of Hail Mary type bomb, you want to just put your hands team in and wait for it. Greg Williams wanted to bring it to him and crush him. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to do it with some force. Oh! God damn it. Hopefully what this loss did is it crushed our spirits as a franchise. This was it. This was the big one. They could have won. They had the win, and they lost the win. They're right now all hugging Lamar Jackson, telling him it's okay. See, but this is what sucks about when you play someone early. If you watched my James Morgan vid, this is what I was talking about. It's like a guy like Lamar Jackson has just boatloads of talent. He's got skills, but he's out there early, and he's looking poorly, and he's losing games. Like, he lost our first win of the season for the team. That's the kind of emotional stuff that pushes someone outside of the franchise and that people don't come back from. So it's unfortunate, and this is why it's smart not to play Morgan this year. There's no reason to play the kid. I didn't want to pick him, but there's no reason to play him. And you're seeing it with guys like Lamar Jackson. You saw it last year with Luke Falk. Luke Falk beat Davis Webb off the team. And then 4 weeks later, he was thrown into the starting role when Trevor Siemian broke his ankle. And next thing you know, a couple weeks of that shit, he's been gone. He's out of football. Just like that. He had a promising career ahead of him, and it just crushed him. And the same thing could potentially be happening with Lamar Jackson, and that's unfortunate. And I hope it doesn't happen with him. I'm glad that he blew the assignment. This sucks. I shouldn't have put this game on. Please, just tie. Please. This is way too much time.
Yeah, certainly this year, when you think about the Titans game and the Seattle game, 1-point losses, and the Dallas game where they gave up the lead twice.
I'm just as nervous for this game. Somebody get him. Okay. Tyler Conklin. Who's it on? Holding. Holding. Oh, offense. Okay. What'd you send, J-Mac? Oh, you were just like waiting to write that in. You were trying to put positive vibes in the universe, J-Mac. I get it. I get it. So, guys, don't forget to give me some likes, some subs, some. Oh! Damn it.
Gain of 10 for the Vikings after a slow start today. They fell behind 9-0 in the first quarter. Rallied in the third.
Even more better, Ed Stewart. I'm with you. This was the tough one. 4 more games against decent teams, good teams.
Finding some room up the middle and a gain of 6. Cousins, by the way, another 300-yard passing day to go along with his 3 touchdowns.
Damn it.
Jefferson and Thielen have combined for 17 catches and nearly
Right.
200 yards.
Blunted Vegas, that's the whole motivation behind this. It's like with this weird world we're in right now, it's pretty cool to be able to do this with each other. You know what I mean? I love talking to you guys. I'm happy to be the idiot on the screen for you. Sorry, no guests today. Turns out I actually forgot to send the link to everybody. I was like waiting for people to check in. And I realized it's about mid-4th quarter. I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't send it. I'm so used to sending it. I send the link to certain people and stuff each week, and I got to go apologize to people. But it is what it is. I think we did okay. It was a weird day for it. But yeah, man, it's really cool that we're doing this. I mean, what a cool thing, you know, we have going on. It's a nice crew of us in here every week. It's a nice, very consistent group of dudes in here, and Aunt Gina. Every now and then another lady will stop by, but mostly dudes. But we're in here having a good time. No! Dalvin Cook. What a jagoff. So anyway, I'm just happy you guys come and hang out, you know? Well, thank you, Greg Tarr. I do appreciate that, man. I do.
Today for Dalvin Cook.
Fumble. Come on.
Well, you think he wants to make amends for that miscue between he and Cousins down at the 1-yard line? When he lost the football.
If you're Jacksonville, try to get that ball out. Try to get penetration.
See, like, this is the stuff that kills me. Like, you got a very tense moment in the game. The guy's running, and the defensive back from the Jaguars was all jokey with, like, dude, get out of here with that. They should be furious, snarling. Instead, they're all buddies. I hate it. That's why they lose. It's you know, it's like there's no anger. There's no like, no way, this is mine attitude anymore. Remember that story? Dick Butkus was playing across from his best friend. And his best friend said that, I guess he was a running back or something. When he ran, Dick Butkus leveled him and tackled him. And when he got up, he stepped on his chest as he walked away. And he said that was just who he was. We weren't friends on the field. Afterwards, hey, man, how you doing? You want to go get some dinner? But on the field, we were enemies. And that's what I miss in football. These guys don't play like that anymore. How you do? They're driving down the field in overtime. All they need to do is kick a field goal, and you're fucking laughing and joking? What is that? No way, man. I'd bench somebody for that. So what do you think you're doing out there? Hugging and tapping on people's helmets and shit. I'd bench them. I'm telling you I would. Nobody would do that. I'd have a team full of haters. Everybody hates everybody. That's what I want. That's awesome, John. I'm sorry to hear that that's what's going on for you. You know, and obviously for the people that are having that happen to them. But, yeah, man, good for you for doing it. And thanks for coming. I'm glad to be able to help even a small little bit for you. I mean that. Everybody thank John Holton. He's out there, man. He's on the front lines. He's dealing with death every day. And he's here hanging out with us so he could forget for a minute and distract himself from the very dark reality. You know, so, John, thank you. And again, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I am. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, Reaper. That's what I'm saying. I want guys, I want animals. That's what I want, like Mekhi Becton. He says, I love knocking them on their back. Why did you push them off the field? Well, because there was more field left. I want them to know. That's what I want. That's what Joe Douglas wants. That's the kind of guys he's bringing in, man. Not a bunch of pansy asses. Showboaters. All about themselves. Yep. There you go, John. Good shit, guys. So who else is playing? This game is Duke. What happened, man? We had something here. Yeah. You know what? If we're Owen, the day that we're gonna play to lock it in, whether it's week 15, week 17, whatever it ends up being, we'll do something. We'll set it up. We'll do something special together. We all got to go out and get something. I'll give you a bunch of you guys that I can fit 10 of you guys on the screen at the same time. You know that? So maybe we'll do that, a contest or something, and you guys can come on the live stream. Would that be of interest to any of you?
A change of heart from Minnesota. Bailey, the kicker, is off. Cousins, the quarterback, is back on with the offense. The score here wins it for the Vikings in overtime. It's Dalvin Cook.
Oh.
Traffic jam right up the middle. And he's about a half a yard short.
See, this sucks because, and thanks again, John. Guys, you guys are the best. Thanks for supporting them and showing love like that. That was awesome. Yeah, right, Demonic? I hate this woman announcer. I don't hate women announcers, but I happen to hate this one. She's the one that did Darnold's first game. Remember? His first game where he opened his career with a pick six. Remember that? She did it. I hated it. Sticks out to me. But yeah, man, so if you guys are into it, I'll figure something out where we can do like a little contest or something. And we can win, like all of us doing some sort of toast together if and when we clinch it. Worst record in the league. Okay? Sound good, man? We're going to do that. Who said that? Was that Thor? That was a good idea. I'm going to take credit, though, for it. I'm not going to, after this, I'm not going to say it was your idea. I'm going to say it was mine. Okay? Deal? Yeah, Skeptical. Welcome. Glad you're here, buddy. Yeah, she is terrible.
We're seeing a lot of false starts here. Must be all the crowd noise back gotten these guys.
So Bailey, who had just come on, moving at field goal, then got yanked back to the sideline, and here he comes out again.
That's right, Reaper. My channel, my idea. I thought of it. Everything's an original idea from me. I think it was Thor. Who thought of it? Who thought of it? We'll do a toast. I think it was Thor. There it is. Thor Gunderson. Just so you guys hear, this is the last time I'll give him credit for it. It's my idea after this. But Thor, Vikings, well, real quick, Vikings win, Jags lost again. Dude, could you imagine if we lost too? We would have lost Trevor as we didn't think about it. We now know what it feels like because we all did that. We already lost Trevor earlier today. We just happened to get him back. Sheesh. Right, trademarked. So, Thor, thank you for the idea. I'll figure out the specifics of the contest. Here's how you do it. Go on to my Twitter. Well, yeah, let's do it on Twitter. Go to Being the Jets Fan on Twitter. Follow me, and I'm going to put it up there. I'll keep you guys posted there. If you can, Being the Jets Fan on Twitter, and I'll announce the contest specifics as we're starting to clinch. I'll make sure it's 10, but I'll get as many of you on here as possible at the same time, and we'll do a nice toast to the number 1 overall pick. Should we do it? We don't want to jump the gun, right? I know this was a tough one. No, I'm done after this. I gotta go hang out with my kids. Big Green. So if the Jets won, you mean? No. If the Jets win the overall pick, I mean. Oh, if the Jets won the game, we lost Trevor. Yes, that's what I mean. All right, guys, listen. You're the best. I appreciate you coming and having a good time with me today. This was a tough one. I'm glad we did it together. That's what I really look like, just so you know here. Let me get it. There we go. So I'm glad that you guys were here. I will be around this week on Twitter, on Instagram. Don't forget, please like and subscribe to Jet Nation YouTube. That's where my On the Road with Green Bean videos are, and obviously the live streams and stuff. And please, if you get the opportunity, go over to Green Bean Jets Fan on YouTube. It's my brand new page with all new content coming in the next week or two. So that said, JETS, Jets, TANK, tank. It lives on. Thanks, guys. You're the best. I'll see you next time. Yes, I'm going to do next week's game. Absolutely. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later.